Hello everybody, welcome back to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we continue in our beautiful hotel room of this player-made mod. They did an excellent job with the hotel room, in my opinion. Not super difficult to get, you just have to win gambling. They give you this free player home, and I believe I've already uncovered at least 2 other player homes at this point. So this is probably my favorite one in the whole game. It's not as good as Old World Blues, but it's close. But Old World Blues is really hard to get to. You have to dismiss your companion, you have to use the gun, blah, 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 blah. But it does have a vendor there. That's kind of the big difference. So between streams, as I usually do, I repaired my weapons and we sold some stuff. That's right, we're at 300,000 caps. Fry Guy says that wallpaper, though. I know, it's beautiful. Now it's a little torn down, and there's, for some reason, a lot of electrical boxes for a room that doesn't have electricity. But yes, this wallpaper is absolutely amazing. You are correct. Is that what you were saying? That it's amazing? I feel like that's what you were trying to imply. And I agree. Today, we are going to finish Long 15. I say that with confidence, not technically knowing if we are done, but I feel very close to done. So what I did is I went ahead and I pulled up. I want to do this real time with everybody on the Nexus mods page, which this mod can be posted elsewhere. I don't know. I barely understand mods, and I use Nexus mods, ! Mods. A buddy of Uncle John, GT, posted a video on like how to do mods for this game, and I literally just followed it step by step. Turns out I actually missed something, didn't matter. It still worked without it, and I later fixed it, but followed that step by step, and he used Nexus mods, so then I used Nexus mods. That's it. So with that in mind, there we go. We got this mod on Nexus mods, and let me get on the roof. For some reason, I didn't notice that I could get on the roof before this moment, and I'm very happy with that fact. And here I am now on the roof. I probably cannot get to that roof, but we are going to try. No, you know how jumping is in this game. Yes, so the point, in the longest way possible to make a point, is they also posted a quest and location guide. It's not formatted exactly how I would format it, but I didn't make the guide. I found it to be incredibly helpful, and that's what we did last time. Last time, we just looked up locations and went, hey, have we found all of these locations? And there was one called State Road 127 Tunnel. Do you remember that? It ended up being this really involved, really interesting quest right here that connected to Old World Blues. In fact, it had some of the same items. It had the lobotomites. It had a whole interesting story. And I was so glad I found that. And the only reason I found it is because we just kind of happened upon looking through this area. So with that also in mind, there is a quest list. So we're going to do this real time. I know you can't see it, so I'm going to just read it to you, but you can trust me, these guides are posted. I'm going to look through some of the main quests that we have done and see where we are in line with them. Now, I'm looking on the main quest side, and I thought I was just going to glance at this and skip over. On the main quest side, and this is well organized, they have, that's where your heartache begins. So I literally haven't even done this one. What? That's called a main quest and I haven't done it? Okay. So in a way that is like maybe not the most satisfying way to go about things, I think we're just gonna like I think we're just gonna go down the quest and make sure that we've done everything, and I didn't think the main quest was gonna be at all necessary. I just pulled up this guide, literally just pulled it up 2.5 minutes ago, And my plan was to kind of skim the main quest because I've assumed we did those, and then go over to the side quest. But here we go. This is this very first one that we haven't done. So let me mark that out. So here we're doing a intro, right, and quest review. So let's make a note. We are about to start a quest called That's Where Your Heartache Begins. We're not technically starting it yet because now I want to do all of this. So here's the information. This starts at the Mojave outpost. So this is actually in New Vegas. Assist a stranded caravaner with obtained paperwork to return home. This quest serves as a tutorial and introduction to major players along 15. Okay, well, let's that actually sounds kind of interesting. Let's do that. Let me just I'm gonna make a note. I think we're good on the rest of the major quests. This seems, I don't want to say silly, but it seems like very straightforward. So we'll do that. I don't want to read any more about the quest. We know where it's at and we know how to get it. So I think that's like the first quest. Okay. So then we have the Royes quest line, Colonel Royes. I'm not clicking on any of these links. I'm just kind of skimming them because that's the running bear. And then there's one called For the Good of the People. I'm guessing that is going to be what happens after we do this. So we're not going to click on that. There's the Stanton storyline, Ain't My First Rodeo, and then The Ugly Truth. We do know what that is because we have now failed the Ain't My First Rodeo by helping Royes. So that quest line is done. There's another thing. This is still, again, on the main quest line. Now you can't see this. It's a little frustrating. Apologies. I just avoid doxing myself, so I don't have anything on this computer other than the game. There's the Morton storyline called No Half Measures. Now, the Morton is the not great guy. Oh, right. Remember we did that? We saved and then we followed through. He brought in a guy and he wanted us to immediately execute him. And I was like, no, I'm good. So essentially, there is no Morton storyline because we're not doing that storyline. So it looks like we missed out on a couple of him. Let me just make sure that we are talking about the same thing. So the Morton storyline is help Mortonstone gain power over the long 15 in its surrounding region, wreaking havoc in the process. Oh, I love that description. We're not doing that, and we didn't do that. So that storyline is donezo with no gunzo. And then Who Raised the Raiders, which we did do. So the only thing in the main category that we haven't done is finish this. So that's why I believe it is the main quest. And then the only other thing we haven't done is the Morton storyline, which we're not going to do. Okay, main quest done and accounted for when we do that other one next. Now, side quest. Good cop, bad cop. I believe we just did that. So this is not alphabetical. I don't know what order it is. Why don't we do right? That doesn't seem familiar. No. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on that and see if that is another quest we can do. If this weren't a mod that I would like to explore completely, I wouldn't be doing this at all. But I do appreciate your patience and your time going through kind of the motions with me here as I figure this out. So this is help the Baker Sheriff Department deal with the Castle Gang and clean up the streets of Baker. This quest has countless routes and potential outcomes. Oh, I'm trying not to do spoilers. Oh, speak to the current Baker Sheriff after waiting 3 days. Okay, so if you recall, when we helped the sheriff last time, he said, come back in 3 days, something like that. Because remember, the main quest is like help him, and, well, so it doesn't say it here, but it's like, the main quest is to help the sheriff's office, and he says something like that. So I don't want to read any more. I believe we'll do that quest next. I'm pretty sure it's been at least 3 days, because I have been putzing around. So let's go to the why don't we do right. I'm going to go ahead and put that in as our next quest. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to do it or not do it, because there's a little bit I read I'm not super sure about. If There's a Hell Below, we did that last time. That was the really interesting quest that went to Old Road Blues. Red Roses for Blue Lady, that was the one that we did for the Greek restaurant, who wanted to beat the Roman restaurants for really dumb ideas. I Hated the Day I Was Born, done it. Scars of the Divide, can't do until we do the last DLC. Ain't Got No Home, done. Wow, we've actually done a lot. We might literally be on the end of this, which is okay. That's why I'm checking, because I did all this without checking the guide, just with the exception of the state route 127 that we did last time. But I've just started looking at the guide because I felt like I was on the tail end of this DLC. And again, let's talk donations. We're going to donate to the DLC. We've committed to $15. Uncle John's lobbying for 30. If I hear people pushing for more than 15, yeah, we'll see. Maybe I could make it a channel point thing. Feel free to weigh in. I've definitely gotten $15 of value, and I really appreciate the work they've done. Okay. Ain't Got No Home. Build Me Up Buttercup. Boom, right here. All I Need Is a Little More Power. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Was that the first one we did? It is. That's with the substation. We already did that one. Wild Blue Yonder, the longest side quest in the history of side quests. Yes, we did that. No Rough Stuff. That might not be one we're eligible for, just based on the name. Okay, let's check out No Rough Stuff. This is Damon Prince's house. Okay, so I'm going to just read the overview because I think this is a spoiler, but it's assist the castle gang with jobs around Baker. So I think he's a bad guy. Although I do want to find where Damon Prince's house is. So I'm going to just add that note, because even if he's a bad guy, at least I just want to look into him. Look into these. We got a little notepad open. We have a little Google Doc here. Look into Damon Prince's house. Okay, yeah, I don't know where that is. Let me just try to read a little bit to see if I can tell where it's at. No, it's really the step-by-step guide, like do this for him, do that for whatever. Also, very helpful, it says, ensure to save regularly. There's a known issue that get wonky with boots due to how the game scripts fire. Okay. I think that's like a bad guy storyline, so I don't think we'll actually be able to do that. Okay, and let's go way down the hole. Done it. Gang, I think we have done I Got Your Six. We just did that one last time, so when he helped the super mutant get his pension. That was such a heartwarming quest. It really made me feel good. I really like that. So we did that one. I didn't slip. I wasn't pushed. I fell. Ooh, the world's longest quest names. Okay, we're gonna do that one. Oh boy, I've messed up my formatting in my Google Doc so much by posting these things, because a lot of them have issues. Okay, we'll go sheriff office. Okay, so this one, it is a quest at the Ninth Island Grill. So, you know, it sounds like a silly quest, and that's fine. It'll probably be like a 1-minute little quest, but that's fine. Oh, it's okay. Okay, I just started to read it a little bit. It says, after buying a room at the Hawaiian King Motel, a note will appear at your door. Okay, we didn't buy a room. We straight up just got this place for free. So we're going to go back and buy a room. All right. See, this is why we check this. They put so much time and energy into this. And I know there's probably some quests in the main game that we've missed too, but I'm not like big ones. Do you know how many YouTube videos I've watched of like hidden or undone quest in the Mojave, and we've actually done them all? Like we've been very thorough in this game, way more thorough than Fallout 4. Okay, Bugle Call Rag. That doesn't sound familiar. No. Okay, so that's at Fort Weston. Great. Yes, I actually wanted to go back to Fort Weston because when I was walking through there last time, I noticed that there were rooms that I hadn't gone into. So part of what we're doing today, just like heads up, in addition to literally what I'm doing right now, was already planned to go back to a couple main towns that I hadn't explored. Last time we explored Baker, and we've got like 15 more quests done. Like most of these quests I'm reading, we got because of this. So I'm not going to read the details of that, but it starts with Sergeant John Parks. So we're not going to read the rest of those details. California Soul. I feel like I would have remembered that quest. Choose whether to direct Soda Springs substation power to Baker radio station, to Baker directly, or to route to the hub/Barstow. Do you remember when I was down there in the substation and I was like, well, I'm just going to leave this switch. So who would have given this to me? Because this says, did I do this one? Because nobody asked me where to direct the power. I just didn't. All right, we're going to read a little bit more details. It says, clear the dungeons below Soda Springs substation. Done. Utilize the power terminal, and that's what we didn't do. So who gave me the quest? So it says Woozer would give me the quest, Corn Arroyas, Morton Stone, or Frick Stanton. I have talked to all of those people, I think, including Woozer. So we might just go do that on our own, and we're going to give the power to Baker. How about that? Don't care. I do what I want. I'm the antagonist. It's my game. I do what I want. I don't know why I said that weird. Okay, California Soul, and this is Soda Springs substation power. I mean, I guess the radio station guy could have given it to me. Have I been to the radio station? Something to think about. Then what a weird quest that we've talked to almost all those people and none of them have mentioned it. Maybe we'll talk to the water guy again. No, he doesn't give it. Okay. All right, we're going to take a little drink. I think similar to the quest that it's mirroring in New Vegas is like we give the power back to the people. Okay. I've been dealing with the devil. Oh, that one sounds familiar, but no, it's not here. Okay, we're gonna read as little as we can to figure out what it means or not means. Quest giver Anelio, I think. Fargo headquarters. Oh, is this one that we started and we were like, no, we don't do that? Okay, talk to Miriam and Carla about becoming junior partners at Fargo. Optional, speak to Seidel. I think we eliminated our ability to do this quest when we got the corn thing settled. I think. I'll put it on the list, but I don't think we can do this. I don't. Yeah, I think we eliminated ourselves when we were dealing with the corn negotiations, because they were like, oh well, if you do something for us, yeah, remember, yeah, they were like, if you do something for us, then we can have this discussion, and then I found somebody else that was just willing to make the deal. So maybe not. Also, I don't know if they're good guys or bad guys. I'm not going to read that far into it, but yeah. I'll talk to them and figure out if that's even a side quest we're going to do. Okay. And it sounds like I just read a little bit more note at the end that it's like, oh, this can help you with the Wild Blue Yonder quest. And it's like, oh, I've already finished that. So maybe we just broke the sequence a little. Not on purpose, Okay, there's another quest called Running Around in Circles. I don't remember that name offhand. Not that I will remember every quest, but so far I've been right. Okay, so this is help Carlisle conduct a raid on Hightower's cat stash and redistribute it. I forgot who Carlisle is, but I know I've heard the name because I was thinking of a different Carlisle. Well, I don't really see I don't really see Hightower as that much of a bad guy. He's a rich guy, but he kind of seems like he is trying to help. I don't know. Like, he's doing a lot for Baker, but he also owns a lot of Baker, so, like, you know, is it good business? Is it, you know, it's not exactly magnanimous. So it says Huffman's Hole. That is a place in Baker. We'll talk to the guy, right? We'll talk to the guy. How about that? I need to put this into a quest of we probably can't do these quests, but we'll talk to the people. How about that? Oh, I don't know what I just clicked on. Clicked on something in Twitch. And while I'm copying and pasting this, let me tell you a different story. I got a new computer for work, and I don't mind getting a new computer. I needed a new computer. I was all excited about it, though, because they were going to send me a touchscreen, and I was like, ugh, gross, a touchscreen. It's like a little 2-in-1. But then I was like, you know what? I'm actually now looking forward to it. And it came, and I just opened it up while I was prepping for the stream, and it's not a 2-in-1. It's just some, like, generic Dell. And that's fine. It's probably faster because it's newer, but I was getting a little kind of excited about having a little 2-in-1 little foldable tablet situation. But this is probably better, but neither here nor there. If it helps the community, then it's good business, even if it's self-interest. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Uncle John. Like, Hightower doesn't seem like a bad guy, so, like, yes, he has a business interest, but it also helps the community, so it's like, oh, okay. I mean, that's kind of like, you know, when we talk about, like, the joy of capitalism, stuff like that is actually the things people talk about as the good stuff. So, you know, not monopolies and shutting off water and, you know, charging people more than they can make in a day. Stuff like that, you know. That would be, like, bad things. Okay, one piece at a time. That also... wow, there's a lot of... How many quests are there? Okay, I'm on quest 20 of side quests. Let me go back and see how many there are. I scroll all the way back up because the little hot link isn't working. That's fine. They put in a hot link there. It's just not working. It's not their fault. It's probably because I don't own Word. Okay, there are... Oh, 21. I've just... As I'm about to check, I'm almost done. Okay, so this says... A Miriam or picking up a scavenger hunt key. Okay, now we're talking. So we need to talk to Miriam in the Frontier store or any scavenger hunting key location. I don't know what this is, but this quest is moving up to the top of all these other quests that we've been talking about. I am excited. I am genuinely excited. What did I just click on? Am I still streaming? Okay, I'm still streaming. Sorry, I keep hitting like Alt-Tab and copy and paste, and things are going weird. There we go. Yeah, so we'll just go to the Frontier store. I don't know what the scavenger key is. I feel like I have one, but I didn't start this quest. All right, we're going to need a little bit more... I'm going to need a little bit more detail to make sure. Find 4 hidden scavenger keys around Long 15 workplace and the hidden treasure they unlock. Okay. So let's talk to Miriam first, because I don't think that we've picked up... yes. I don't know the details of this. I don't understand this. let's see what we can find. I'll give you a little bit of spoiler just because sometimes my eyes move faster than my brain. I did read, so we have the same information. This is what I read. There's a clue on each key's location on the side of the Frontier store, drawn as a mural. Wow, oh, we're doing great. So all right, spoilers. We spoiled it for ourselves. This is the nature of looking up quests, unfortunately. And then we have the Bar None Ranch. That sounds familiar, but it is not here. So this is at Casa Stanton. Improve working conditions for employees at Casa Stanton. So too late. Well, maybe not too late. Yeah, you know what? Because we actually don't like Stanton, and we knew we weren't going to like him. Let's see if we can still do that one. The door to his office is locked. We did check that last time, so we are done with his quest line. But that doesn't mean that we can't get into other rooms, because we didn't even try. And if we can't get to those other rooms, maybe we can help him out. So there you go. Great. That is literally all the quests in the game, folks. So this is what's left. I'm just going to count them. I'm not going to name them because we'll name them as we do them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, my formatting is actually really kind of terrible. 5, I've just been chunk pasting them into a quest log. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think one of those being an actual part of the main quest. So that's cool. We have a plan. We have to just knock these out. I knock them out not as obligatory, but as like it's kind of interesting. Now, if any of these are as long as that State Road 127 tunnel one, well, then this is going to take a little bit longer. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to put this document here. If I do need to pull up the quest log, I reserve the right to do that. Uncle John makes an excellent point. He said that nice thing about when you had me do the research, you act as a spoiler filter. Yes, I know. I thought about it, but it's a little unfair because it's a mod. You're not going to have this information readily available. Okay, folks. Let's go. What order do we go in? I don't know. Let's figure it out as we go. Step 1. Here we are at the Hawaiian Kings Motel. Let's buy a room and then see if we can trigger that one quest that I read the details of and now I have forgotten.
Hey again.
I'd like to buy a room.
Of course.
250 caps?
250 caps. Or 600 NCR dollars, please.
Is it forever? This seems a bit steep.
I assure you.
Okay. All right.
Wonderful. Your room is number 103. Look for the middle door on the first floor. Enjoy your stay.
First floor is nice. I don't have to go upstairs. In real life, I don't want the first floor. No, thank you. I'll get off the ground. Okay.
There's a reason why they call the Hawaiian King. This right here.
Oh, this is a nice little room too. So I'm guessing for the purpose of this game, this is a permanent room as well. Well, I got 10 of the caps back right there. If I looted everything in this room, I would get some of my money back. There you go. Party time mentats. That's chems are illegal in NCR territory, so that's a bad sign. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Okay. Great. Sexy sleepwear. Boone. Really hope you put this on, but I know you're not going to. He did not. Okay. All right. So I forgot exactly. After buying a room, a note will appear on your door. Okay. Is it there or do we need to sleep? Okay. Let's sleep. I don't know how long. Let's sleep like overnight. There we go. I'm not a big like let's spoil the game and look up a bunch of quests kind of guy, but for a mod like this, mod/DLC, it seems like the right choice, and I'm already glad I did, because I don't know, we got 9 or maybe a handful of quests here, and it seems like some of them we're just like absolutely not going to do because they're like working for bad guys, but I don't know, I still like it. Okay, so there is in fact no note there. This could be because we broke the sequence, because we have the bungalow. Oh, look at this. After buying, oh man, what a funny little programming thing. After buying a room, a note appears on your door. This is my door. Isn't that funny? Or has this been here the whole time and I was lazy and didn't notice? Rewind the tape and tell me if I just missed this and I wasted 250 caps. And as someone who's a cat hoarder like me and only has 304,555, I needed those 250 caps. Okay, here we go. A note headed from Shandor. Data. Speak to Shandor. Okay, here we go. We are officially starting the quest. I didn't slip. I wasn't pushed. I fell. Okay. Let's go speak to Shandor. Okay, I'm just cleaning up my notes while this is happening, in case you are wondering what I'm doing on my computer. Otherwise, it's going to get a little messy. Shandor is in the grill. That's not going to get me there. So I did say we're going to finish along 15 today. Now I'm like starting to question that one. Are we going to finish it today? I think so, because I don't think we can do some of these quests. I'm fairly certain we can't do some of these quests.
There's a reason why they call the Hawaiian King.
Who's Shandor? Are you Shandor?
Right here is the best place to be.
No. Although, you know what?
Hey, welcome back.
I would like to eat something, and just so you all know, you have to eat it here. He will not let it take it with you. I did that the other part. He just literally doesn't let you take it with you. I wanted something that gave me abilities. Here we go. How about some... Never mind. Nothing gives me, like, long-term abilities. All right, well, you know what? It was great while it lasted. Oh, you look like Shandor. No. Of course, the guy at the bar. You know what? Why don't I have a seat?
Can learn from places like this.
I'm leaning weird.
Ah, you got my note. Wonderful. You've been making moves here in town, meeting some big players. Perhaps it's time you meet another.
Who are you?
I am Shandor, of Shandor and Company.
More like Sean Dork. Burn! No, sorry. Do people still say burn? I don't think so. Let's go. Sorry. We're doing great, folks. We're doing great. Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, it is. I'm sure you have questions.
Let's get straight to brass tacks. What was the note about? Did you need something?
No time for pleasantries, then. Very well.
I have time.
Tell me, are you willing to engage in extra-legal matters of business?
Absolutely. Depends on the morality of the job.
You have no right to pick where the king sends the pawn.
Oh.
The question stands.
No, I'm not interested.
Then go. Speak a word of this to anyone, and you will make a powerful enemy. That's not a threat.
Is that it? Did I mess this up? Should I reload?
I'm just the hired help.
Should I say yes? I mean, the reality is I didn't like his response.
Had to dip it
And that's it. And the quest is over.
in the pool yet?
All right, let's reload for the memes. I still refuse I reserve the right to refuse his
There's
advances.
a reason why they call it the Hawaiian.
Ah,
All right, who are you? Pleasure to meet you. Let's get straight to business. Yes.
good. Are you familiar with a Walter Phoebus?
Yes, he's the guy from New Vegas. I actually do remember him. I kind of messed up his storyline when I was doing the quest at the White Glove Society quest, who's Ultralux. There we go. And I kind of messed up his quest line because it was like, you know, killed the guy, but I didn't even get the chance. It doesn't really matter.
Met him, have you?
Yes, I have. I think so. He's on the strip, right?
A word of advice. Never volunteer information without prompting. But that's good to know. I want you to kill him.
Why?
He violated my land rights. Let his bighorners graze on my lands. Pretends he isn't a baron to the rubes. He beat the charges by crying crocodile tears in front of a jury. I want him dead.
Okay, so it seems like he is, according to this guy, as bad as he accused the other guy of being. How much will you pay me?
Payment will be 5,000 NCR
Yikes.
dollars.
Are you willing to pay extra if I kill his wife?
Extra? Yes. I think I would. Kill her, and an extra $2,000 are yours.
It's weird that my character didn't have a choice to say, consider it done, or will you pay extra for killing his wife? How about, what if I say I'm not interested now? I'm going to say it now.
Then go.
Okay, so same thing.
Tears smell nice.
This right here is the best place to
I don't know, what do I do? What do I do? You know, the truth is I'm not interested. I think that's the truth. The truth is I'm not interested. I am, however, like we officially stopped and started the quest. I didn't slip. I wasn't pushed. I fell. With that in mind, what if we go back and try to tell him that? Let's see if the game is clever enough for that interaction, because he said, tell a soul and you'll make a powerful enemy. And I'm like, who can I tell? I literally will tell anybody that asks me. Anybody that asks me. I will instantly tell them.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Alright, so let's see if we can tell him. If not, then we'll just leave it here. We need to go back to the Mojave anyways for the other quest on our list. So it is fine.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door all night.
Right? Uh-oh. I can walk. Oh! Oh, he's not here. He's not here. Huh. Shoot. I totally hadn't saved. Okay. We live with our consequences in this instance because I didn't save, and that's the only reason. Just kidding. So that's it. That's it. He's not here. I don't know where he is in the game. But I didn't kill who he wanted, and I also didn't kill him. So I feel like there's some symmetry there. Okay. Great. The other quest while we're out here is apparently the quest that you're supposed to do as your introduction to Long 15, as if you would have no other way of knowing how to get there. I mean, I guess I have the Explorer perk, so it's just literally on the map. This just kind of for the people who don't know this, Long 15 is a location that you can go if you make certain decisions in a DLC that I didn't even know you could make those decisions of. Neither here nor there, but that's... Oh.
Hey, you! Can you help me? Please, I'm trying to get home, but they won't let me through the gate.
Okay, so when I tried to go to the gate, it was like, oh, have you spoken to Corporal White or whatever, whoever? And I said yes, and they let me through the gate. So I think that is you're supposed to go, oh, and you go in here. He force talked to you. I didn't click on him. He ran up to me. So I think that you're supposed to, you are supposed to run to this guy. I just, as somebody who kind of knew where they were going, I just pushed through. Why won't they let you through?
I hired a courier to take my paperwork in ahead of me, and I'm pretty sure I got scammed. DRC paperwork always takes a while, but it's been weeks, and I haven't heard anything. What's worse, I heard rumors that some troopers are looking for someone by my name. I bet the bastard took my identity. Who knows what he's been getting up to?
I wonder if he was that guy that I went in there and helped. Who was a powder ganger? I probably did. I helped him first thing, but he was actually probably a bad guy. I can go ahead for you. What do you need me to do? Do you want me to try to talk to the troopers here at the outpost? I'll say that, because I've already been in there.
It's no good. I've tried. I don't have the proper papers, and they don't have the authority to give me new ones here without any identification. The mountain pass ahead is crawling with troopers.
Okay, I'm familiar with the DRC. Not a fan.
You tell me if you ever find someone who is. All right.
Okay, I'm sorry, folks. I don't know if this is gross or weird or how anybody feels about this. My back is really itchy. I'm going to use this little scratchy thing. It's plastic, and this side is like a soft bump, and this side is like scratchy bumps, and it's retractable. And it's amazing. So we're going to just do this real quick. Oh, right there. That's it. That's it. That's it. There it is. I'm going to do a little bit around. Just kind of a little finish off. And then we re-retract it and we put it away. There you go. I don't know how you all feel about that. But it just happened. And we shared that moment together. I'm a courier too.
Good for you, I guess. Hopefully you're an honest one.
Okay. It was kind of a dumb thing for me to say. I'm a courier, and he's like, great. I'll go ahead for you.
Well, I'm pretty sure my identity has been stolen, so I need you to clear my name firstly. I don't want to walk into Baker and get arrested, or worse, because an Elias Turner scammed someone else in town.
Tell me about Baker. Skip. Okay, clear your name. What else?
I need a special pass to get home. This part might be a little trickier, but I promise I'll make it worthwhile. Turners always pay our debts. You could try the DRC, but if they turn you away, you might need special approval. Last time
I'm pretty
something
special.
like this happened, I was able to clear it up with one of the officers at Fort Weston. I heard they all got replaced, and there's a new colonel in charge over there. I can't speak to his demeanor.
What I like about this is I have already cleared the way. The people at the DRC like me. The colonel likes me. Baker idolizes me. So I think I'll be able to do this quest. But this acts as a really nice introduction. I wish I had done this first. Last time, this has happened before?
Not exactly. I got in trouble once for walking right by a toll booth and not paying for the required passes. The toll booth guard was asleep, and I was scared to wake him up. A whole big misunderstanding. It's ironic. I greased a few palms and ended up getting through for less than the toll price itself. Maybe those officers got replaced for letting their palms get a little too greasy.
Without getting too depressing about our modern times, but the number of companies who have paid a fine less than if they weren't allowed to do the thing that they weren't allowed to do and made the money on is, well, all of the companies. So they're like, oh, we paid $1 billion fine. We made $50 billion on doing something illegal that we weren't supposed to do. So yes, he ended up paying less than the toll to basically get out of trouble. I'll head west and see what I can do.
Sounds great.
Sorry.
Just follow the 15
I'm in a
and
mood.
Keep going west. It's a long walk.
Yes, I got it.
You'll know you're almost there when you get through the mountain pass and see a toll booth up ahead. Then just keep heading down.
Yes, I know. I've been there. So, for those of you who don't know, because I literally just did this drive, welcome back to me. I was in Baker, world's tallest thermometer. This is a real souvenir from there. I was in Baker, and I drove the long 15 to Vegas. It is... Oh boy, I know you can pull this up on Google right now, but it was like 50 minutes from Baker to the Strip. And it was like 45 miles or so. How many kilometers is that? I don't know, 70? So it's far, but for this game, it's not like as far as you would think. Check all my math on that. I really could have looked this up very easily before we had this conversation, but that was it. That's what happened. I did it. Was there anybody else here I haven't talked to? No. Okay. No.
The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all.
Not the NCR. The Speak of the Joker. The Tech Scavenger. AKA me. Okay, so we are officially doing the quest. That's when your heartache began. Actually, heartaches begin is what it says. It says head east to the Department of Roads and Commerce. Okay. Yeah. We'll go to that building first. I think we've actually done enough work with them. We might be able to just get this done here. Believe it or not.
I was gonna complain about the wait, but the last guy who did got thrown out by MPs.
If I die at this desk, don't let the NCR put loyal civil servant on my gravestone.
Oh. Yikes. Hey, Jay.
Can't say I'm happy to see you again.
Oh, you little rascal. I'm trying to help someone by the name of Elias Turner, who may have had his identification stolen.
That's quite the coincidence. We just received paperwork for the arrest and processing of an Elias Turner in Baker. Surely no relation, right?
Well, I said he had
Reporting a
it stolen.
crime, you know. Your best bet would be the Baker Sheriff's Office just up the road. Or you could see if the good colonel would release some of his troopers to help you with that. Of course, that's just the crime. If you're interested in the paperwork, head east to the other DRC office. They might have a backup of his information that we don't.
What if I don't want to deal with the bureaucracy? Don't say that to a bureaucrat. That's their existence.
Well, I don't want to spend all day doing paperwork when I could be looking at magazines with very nice pictures of some very pretty ladies. I'd honestly prefer if you tried greasing the mayor's palms or getting the local Brahmin baron to bribe us. I'd take that bribe.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Yeah, awesome. Now leave.
So we are not going to bribe them. It's weird that I couldn't just bribe them.
Nothing moves slower than...
It's a little weird that I couldn't bribe them. He said, like, go... Yeah, that's still very strange. So instead, we are in fact going to go to the DRC 15 West. And we are going to try to do this the proper old-fashioned way. We've already got some paperwork through this place, so I have a good feeling about it.
Yes?
It's me again. I'm here on the behalf of a caravaner named Elias Turner, and he got scammed, and...
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be able to help with that. Have a nice day.
Hold on a minute. I was directed to come back by the other DRC.
That's understandable, but it's not something this office is really equipped to deal with.
What is it that you do here exactly? I'd like to speak to your supervisor.
I am the supervisor. I'm filling in for Clarissa,
I love this.
who got conscripted. So kindly please watch your tone. Especially since you're going to have to meet with the colonel. Next!
Okay then, thanks for nothing.
You have a nice day.
Can I say this? Can I say this? Speaking of, maybe I should have. I don't want to speak to the sheriff because I don't want to accidentally, like, kick off the next quest. because that's like one of the quests. So we're gonna find out there. So we're gonna speak to the Colonel, who we have a great relationship with. But I on my recent trip to the real life Las Vegas, I did have, and I just also, can I just say, I still haven't saved. Let's throw in a save. What are we doing here? I had a very rude person at the hotel checking me in, and that is a rare event for me. First of all, because I'm very friendly in real life, and also it was like a pretty nice hotel, and you know, it was unexpected, and they like downgraded my room and said, well, you know, take it or leave it. You can also just not check in if that's what you want to do. And I was like this close to the can I speak to a manager, but I just took it. Now, here's the thing you all don't know about this story. It was a free room. So that might be, well, I know that's the issue, but it was still, this is the rudest person I've ever dealt with at that hotel, which I've stayed at probably 4 times in my life, which is not a lot, but still.
Hello again.
I was very unhappy. I was unhappy because I booked that particular place exactly because it was a big room. I wanted a nice big room to share with my brother. That's all. So instead we got a normal room, which was totally clean and fine. The carpet was ripped. It doesn't really matter. How'd you become colonel? Random off-topic question that I haven't asked.
Decades of service. The Rangers saved my town from slavers in Baja many decades ago. I enlisted to be a part of something like that. After that, I enlisted as a trooper to help train soldiers during the Enclave War. Since then, I've seen the fall of Navarro, 3 tours against the Brotherhood, and 2 more tours in Baja.
Wow. How come you're not a general?
Because I haven't been promoted. That's all I have to say about it.
Oh, because he's not dirty. That's why. What's Navarro? I don't know that place.
A battle in the history textbooks. After that, the NCR thought we could do anything. The spirit of Navarro symbolized something new and beautiful. It's a shame we lost it.
What do you mean by that?
The fall of Navarro and the defeat of the Enclave was the combined work of so many. NCR, Brotherhood, Union, Militia. I worked with the Brotherhood. They showed us their technology and we sent them recruits. There was a time in which I wore power armor into battle alongside them. Those days are so long ago.
Okay. Yeah, I just looked this up. I mean, I know bits and pieces about what happened in Navarro, but wasn't quite sure. Let's look here. So according to the Fallout Wiki, the sacking of Navarro was a battle between the NCR and the Enclave, and it occurred in 2246. That's like 40 years before the event of this game. This guy is older than he looks and probably tougher than he looks, and the reason he hasn't been promoted is probably because he doesn't play the political games, which kind of makes me trust him a little bit more that he hasn't been promoted. After the battle, Brotherhood maintained their San Francisco outpost for years with minimal staffing. Its real purpose was to watch the San Francisco area earlier. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to read all about it, but that's unfortunate. All right. What was fighting the Brotherhood like?
In the beginning, it was a lot more one-sided. Circle of Steel raids on our caravans and the theft of the gold reserves. Then we started getting organized. Stealth boys, armor piercers, pulse grenades, vertibirds, trucks. We pushed the Brotherhood back to their bunkers. My unit was tasked with capturing those bunkers. You need a lot of tech, top-notch training, and numbers to do so. And we had that in spades. We managed to take 2 of them, but they got wise and started blowing up their bunkers. I had no counter, and since then, no one else has either.
What's going on in Baja?
Supposedly a mission accomplished. El Desollador Carne has been killed. Some of the veteran rangers have been given leave to deploy to other fronts. I have my doubts though. Still, glad they've moved our best troops away from that quagmire.
Okay. Well, I'm assisting a caravaner named Elias Turner. head west to the hub. The DRC forces refuse to help.
Military passes to non-military officials is against the letter of the law, unless exigent circumstances exist. I hate to do this, but I would try Mr. Stanton to see if he'll take him on as a caravaneer, so I can justify through our existing contract with him. Or you could see if the local mayor is willing to provide him with a temporary military supplier's card.
Oh boy.
My hands are tied right now.
I tried both the DRC and they were unable to help him. His identity was stolen by a courier.
Unbelievable. That's a basic task. I may have my officers pay them a visit to see why they couldn't help you. Still, I'd almost be concerned if the DRC was moving fast. So I'd try Mr. Stanton, the Baker Police, or the new mayor. Might have better luck with them.
Okay, well, I don't think I can talk to Mr. Stanton, like, literally don't think I can. I don't want to talk to the new mayor. I've mixed reputation with Stanton. So I think we are talking to the police. I am going to save the game, though, because I don't want to break the sequence and, like, initiate the, like, end game quests. So that's all I have to say about that. So we're going to save before we go in, and if we mess things up, then that's just one thing we're not going to do. That is the... This is not where I'm going.
Things are looking up. About time, too.
I mean, maybe I can put an end to this crime. We're trying to do things the right way. Saving saves to make sure the saves are safe. I like that, Uncle John. I like that a lot. All right. Deputy, he's back already. See, I'm worried he's back. I'm worried we're going to initiate endgame here, but let's talk to the sheriff.
I want to thank you again for getting Nolan cleaned up. I appreciate it.
No problem. I have a criminal file to report.
Absolutely. What's the nature of the complaint?
A man named Elias Turner has his identity stolen.
Identity theft is a serious problem for caravaneers due to the sheer amount of paperwork that has to be filed. Out of curiosity, the way you said it, you're not Elias Turner? Is there a particular reason you're filing and not him?
Well, he has his identity stolen in the Mojave.
Oh, that's going to be a problem. If he can't present himself here, then the matter is technically out of our jurisdiction. That said, while we were talking, I did recall that an arrest of a different Elias Turner occurred on the road to Hub City.
Yes. So there's nothing you can do.
We'll have to wait for the Hub Stadies to finish their investigation
before
I can move on this and request forms. I can help, but it will take at least a month before I can get what I need to properly file the case and get a motion to let your friend through. My recommendation would be to secure a military pass from the colonel at Fort Weston.
Ah. Well, I have information. Well, okay, so... Okay, goodbye. I kind of just... I'm in the mood to do one quest at a time, so... I wonder if I go back to Colonel Royas, if it will let me do something different, but I don't think so, because he said I can't secure a military pass without these two things. Okay. So, well, we can't go to... We can't go to Mr. Stanton, so I think we go to the new mayor, who is a bona fide bad guy, and try to get his help before... Oh, never mind. I literally can't go in there because of the sequence of events that I have initiated. I don't think I could... I just literally can't do this quest because we have entered endgame. Oh, no. Just in case for some reason this is because it's the wrong time of day, which I don't think is it. I think the major players won't talk to us right now. Yeah, literally the major players just won't talk to us. That's what's going on. Wow. Yeah, okay. That's really funny because this is supposed to be the first quest that you do, in which case all of these people will talk to you, and it's a great way to get to know the area. That is not going to be our experience. Oops. We'll try one more time to speak to Colonel Royas. Otherwise, this quest is unfortunately donezo.
Hello again.
I've talked to the police, the mayor, Stanton, and you. No one will help me. Please give Elias a pass.
Absolutely unbelievable. Well, you've exhausted your options, and I'm not cold-hearted enough to let you walk away empty-handed. I don't typically provide military passes to civilians, but here, I'll write up a temporary pass for Mr. Turner to head through I-15 West. When he arrives in the hub, he will need to immediately head to the local DRC office and get new identification papers drafted. Although most people give up when confronted with the great Californian bureaucracy, you got an audience with Stanton and the mayor. If you're looking for more work, come see me after you help your friend. We may be able to work together, if you can prove your resourcefulness.
Okay, so here's what happened. Somewhere in their programming, they recognized that I was not able to speak to those two parties. So it considered that I did once I exhausted all the other options. So I say a really good job on the programming there, considering how that went down. The dialogue, they didn't account for a possible... They didn't account for that in the dialogue because I hadn't spoken to them, but I did technically speak to them at some point in time. So I still say 9 out of 10 job with that, because that is a really difficult thing to anticipate. So yeah, good job. Good job programming that in, people. And I appreciate it now that I can complete this quest. Or can I? Where is this young man? Where's this fellow? It didn't look like he was in the building. Am I... Boy, you're pale.
Thanks for the assist. Wish others around here had your drive.
You're welcome. If I recall, theft of state ID is a matter of the state. There's no jurisdiction restraints. Whenever it can be recovered, law enforcement has the right to do so. Yeah, well, you know, with the NCR, I feel like it's a pretty big deal, so... Is this Elias Turner not in here? Like, where is this dude? Is this the time of day situation? He said he'd take me out if he found out that I killed the Van Graffs. I had already killed them when he said that, so we're gonna not talk to him, because speaking of breaking sequences...
Been doing a lot of good work out there.
Yeah, no problem. Oh. Goodbye. Yeah, so we don't see Elias. Maybe there is actually a possibility that we did in fact break the game. Oh boy. Oh, never mind. He's chilling in the barracks. This is why we use the local map. I don't know why he's chilling in the barracks. Seems like the wrong place to be, but hello.
Hey again. How's everything coming along?
I have the best news for you. I cleared your name and got you your paperwork. You're free to pass through the gate.
No way, you're the best. I really owe you one. Here's what I've got for now. Don't forget to come by Baker later to get the rest.
More than I want your money, I want you to just be a vendor with lots of money, and then I can just sell all my stuff to you. All right, you gave us 250 claps. Yeah, and we have officially completed That's When Your Heartache Begins, which actually is a really well-designed first quest that I wish I had done first. Okay. All right, we're like knocking these quests out, even though some of them are literally like, you don't get to do this quest because they're asking you to do something immoral, and I don't feel like it. Okay. How long do you think it's going to take him to get to Baker? All right, let's look at our notes. I like the one piece at a time quest where we're like putting things together, but that seems like a little bit of a longer quest, which is fine, but I would like to kind of like feel like I'm kind of knocking these out. So instead, we're going to go to Casa Stanton, and let's save because it literally might like kill us. We don't know. Our reputation is currently mixed with them. We've done some good work for them, but then we turned on dear leader, Mr. Stanton. So let's see what happens.
You hear about the black chip? I heard it's invite only.
No, I literally walked in there. Oh no, can I not go anywhere? Requires key, requires key, requires key. Well, folks, we just can't do this quest. Oh no. We've kind of locked ourselves out of a lot of content by waiting until endgame. I didn't know it was endgame. I just figured his office would be locked.
The sun's brutal today.
The sun is brutal today. Darn it. So this quest that we're not going to be able to do is improve the working conditions around Casa Stanton. I will say, though, that unrelated, you see that little triangle, not filled in triangle? That means there's a location that I haven't gotten. So we're going to go get that location, because that's something that we haven't done. Stubbs' house, we actually have been there. There we go. Stubbs Ranch. That kind of does nothing for us, but it is technically a location that we haven't gotten. It might actually be the last location. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to just do this quest right now. Can't do right now. I'm going to actually make a category called Can't Do Right Now. And maybe we'll come back to it, maybe we won't. And the thing is, I did talk to that lady before, and she didn't seem super interested in talking with me. So I don't know if there was some prerequisite that I needed in order to talk to her, but we obviously didn't get there, didn't make it. I don't know. I am going to check just outside real quick to see if for whatever bizarre reason she happens to be outside, which would be kind of very strange. We'll just kind of look around for her. Not expecting to see her out here. I remember talking to her. She's like kind of in the basement. So, and this seems like it would have been a good quest, like improve the working conditions for the employees. That, you know, that seems kind of nice. We almost sent somebody to work here, but the mayor wanted to hire him, so that was fine. Okay, we will check maybe one more door. I have no idea why one more door would work when these other ones haven't. Who knows? Who knows? No. Oh, is that her? I don't think that's her. No. Well, let's go into the barracks. Maybe she's chilling in the barracks. I think she like lives in the basement, though. This is not really gonna work. But it's worth trying. It sounds like a fun quest. Storage. Ooh, there's some decent stuff in here. Okay. We're not going to steal their stuff. We don't need it. Plus, it'll probably... some worker will get punished. Not even the people that I'd want punished. Pretty sure I checked that door. I did. What about this gate? Oh, what a lovely flower. Well, that just loops around to back here. All right, we did our dude diligence, which is the diligence that I can do as a dude. The dude abides. Okay. We're gonna, again, I keep saying this, we're gonna save one piece at a time. I think we go back to the sheriff's office now and again attempt to not kick off the end game by talking about the Colonel Royez thing. But we're gonna attempt to do the why don't we do right quest. Is there any way that that is a little bit of a pun on Dudley do right? Why don't we do right? No, probably not. That's just in my head, the way things come together. It really pulled the room together. Exactly. Uncle John GT. I have to be completely transparent with you folks. That cat meowing scared the heck out of me. I thought something was going wrong. Okay. Let's save again real quick because we do not want to initiate endgame. Why don't we do right? I think the difference between this one is we've already helped the sheriff with.
Do you have something to report?
With something. So let's see. Is there anything else I can help with? I think this might kick it off.
Well, all right. If you're up for it, it's time to bring the castle organization down. First thing we need is information. So, I'll send you down to the Black Chip Casino to scope it out. Are you ready?
There's a lot of quests here. What's going on with the Black Chip? Because I actually don't morally have a problem with there being a casino here.
A lead on who their boss is. Or rather, their pit boss. The only information I could glean from the hub was the street name Bing Bong. But no birth name, no face, no race, no age. So we need to turn some gangsters into canaries.
Bing Bong! Okay, I've heard of it.
Well, that's good. You'll know what to watch for. Gambling's technically illegal in the NCR, but we've had to let it slide for a while.
Are you gonna keep letting it slide? Because
the Black Chip is a useful place to monitor criminal elements. It's one of the reasons we didn't come down too hard. Well, aside from the general instability and Nolan's alcoholism, previously it was just a kitschy little tourist trap. But now, some of the gang members work there, and it's time to get information.
Okay, let's get started.
Great. I'm giving you a sheriff's badge, if you need it. Head on down to the Black Chip. Ask some questions, get some leads, then return to me.
Why don't we do right? Let's go do the right thing. Which might not be shutting down the casino, but if we could get maybe some organized criminal elements out of it, you know, I like a professional, well-run casino organization. That's what I support. I don't support criminal elements that are, you know, doing bad things to people other than taking the 5 to 8% margin on gambling wins. That's a business. I don't know. I obviously am letting my own human real world morality, somebody who plays poker and will play blackjack and will even go to casinos and play slot machines, the worst thing there is to play. I'm letting that interfere with my ability to be objective about this. So let's see what they're doing first and then decide. I actually, hold on. Before we do all this, there is a... Oh, I can't leave. Oh, I can't leave. I was going to say, there is a, what we like to call a non-zero chance that this gets violent. And I might need to stealth boy out of here rather than taking everybody down. I'm not worried about my ability to kill everybody. I'm worried about my desire to kill everybody, but if Boone is here, I don't get that option. And so I was going to leave Boone upstairs. That's not an option anymore. They've locked me in. They know something's up. They know something is going on. Hi, bartender.
Funny thing about gamblers. They all start out thinking they're the lucky ones.
I think that's true. Flash the sheriff's badge? Oh, no. Do you have a story?
Not one I'm willing to talk about.
Can you tell me about the movers and shakers here?
I stay out of the local politics. All I know, that when the bagman comes, we pay up, and everything stays smooth.
The bagman comes, I pay up. Okay. Bagman?
I've already said too much.
You have said too much, actually. I'd like to buy a drink.
Sure, take a look.
Let's buy something from him. I think there is one character in this whole game that buying something from them actually unlocks, like, more conversation. I doubt this is going to be the case here, but why not, right? And of course, we don't leave empty-handed on any transaction.
We don't do tabs. You want credit? Go to Huffman's Hole.
Okay, that's something I need to go. So I'm not going to flash my badge because I'm not an idiot. And this is way too direct of a question. So let's, yeah. If need be, we'll come back. Let's save. Let's save. I'm gonna try. Oops, I don't know what I just clicked on. I'm gonna try to live with the consequences of my action, but I always reserve the right to save if I click the wrong button or don't understand what's happening.
Enjoy your time at the Black Chip.
Okay, what about you?
Welcome to the Black Chip. How can...
Okay, we can exchange money. I'm not allowed to gamble here anymore, so that does impact things. Hey, Boone, can you wait right here?
I'll sit tight.
What's up?
At least. So I've been in here before. We're doing a lot of saving. All right, we're probably saving too much. But I've been here before and there was nothing in there, and I wonder if now something has like spawned in here. You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, now you're doing the quest. Okay, I don't see any dots on the little radar that I'm blocking with my human body. Oh!
I wish I knew more about
I definitely didn't see him. Alright, we might need to reload. Like, now I'm like, wishing I had done a stealth boy, but... I'm not even using a stealth boy. Here, we'll slow down time. This will give us more time to explore everything. Ah, my nose itches so bad. All right, gun cabinet, lots of cool stuff in there. Money sack. Some money. That's not enough money to put in a sack. I thought it would be funny. I got a bunch of coins from the bank. I kind of like coins. I collect coins, but I also like I just actually factually like coins. And so, all right, there's still nothing in here. That's exactly what was in there before. I explored that whole place before with the stealth boy. My nose itches. And so I got a bunch of like 50-cent coins from the bank, of large volume. It's not a lot of money. And I was using them places for a good while. And I thought it'd be funny. And I got like a cartoonish burlap sack, very similar to that one. And that, it turns out, it's very heavy to carry around. Still have it. It's in there somewhere. And my point is, that contained more money than that in terms of like even, you know, that's like 5 pieces of paper and like 8 bottle caps. Come on. All right, who else can we talk to? Obviously, the game wants us to talk to the floor manager, but I'm trying to talk to everybody but the floor manager.
What do you want?
What are you doing here?
None of your business.
Got any work for me?
Nah, not really.
You want to trade?
Nah, go bother someone else. Damn.
I like this guy. I really need some work.
Shit, get off my back. Go bother Nut or Lunch outside and let him see your face. Then talk to him again in the casino. They'll get you some work if you bother them, but you gotta show them you want the work. For real. I'm not that guy, though, so bother someone else.
Ooh. The unfortunate part is I can't leave the casino. If I wasn't on this quest, I'd be able to leave the casino, and now I can't. But it seems like I have another way in. So the game has unfortunately trapped me in the middle of this quest, which makes me think the things I say to this floor manager will literally be life and death. Let's go.
Enjoy your time at the Black Chip.
Never mind. It literally wouldn't let me talk to him. All that build-up, all that drama, and he's like, enjoy your time with the Black Chip.
Enjoy your time at the Black Chip.
Hey! Have a great time!
Enjoy your time at the Black Chip.
Okay, well, so there's literally one person that will talk to me. It is the bartender.
Need something stiff to take the edge off?
This casino's underground. Our casino's illegal? Oh, this is Bing Bong, which is why he's the only one I can talk to. He's talking about Bagman, but he's shifting the blame. He knows something's up with me.
Yeah, but who's counting? As long as we don't make too much of a fuss, keep things smooth, no one's going to come knocking.
That's it? I have to flash the sheriff's badge? Alright, I've given this game a lot of credit for good writing. That's not good writing. My only solution to this quest is to flash a badge. Oh, hi, Lunch.
Yo, why are you talking to me?
I'm looking, who are you?
I go by Lunch.
Well, why don't you buy me some lunch? My name's Tech Scavenger.
I don't want to be your friend.
Hey, I want to be your friend. Well, what are you doing here?
I do security at nights here.
How do you spend your day?
Sleeping.
What are the rules here?
Don't kill no one. Don't cheat. Don't start shit. I don't piss no one off. And if you do drugs, don't fucking OD here.
Bye. Okay, well, now the good news is that's one other person that I can talk to. It is...
You again? I don't got time for you, asshole.
I can't resolve the quest the way he wanted me to because he wanted me to, like, go see him outside and then see him in here.
Yo, why you
Alright, I'm looking for a guy named Bing Bong.
Bing Bong? Never heard of him.
I don't think I'm getting out of here alive. You sure you don't know Bing Bong?
Yeah, I don't know anybody with that name.
I hate being direct. This is ridiculous. Do you know anyone who knows Bing Bong?
Nah, I don't know no one who knows Bing Bong.
So you know of him?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've heard of him, you know, but I don't know him.
Who might?
Don't know.
I don't think it's fair to say he owes me money, right? Oh, look at his... Oh! I wish I knew more about what's going on. Oh, I kind of want this. It's a power armor, or a power fist rather, adorned with a lunchbox that is sharpened, and it says, eat this, and his name is Lunch. I really, genuinely find that clever. Alright. I don't think this is going to end well for us. We just saved over... We just saved over our last save, so...
Need something stiff to take the edge off?
We're going to flash now. Okay, he owes me money. That's like such a lame thing. How about I owe him money? How about I owe him money, and then maybe they would talk to him?
Who cares?
Exactly. Look, honestly, I could care less, but my boss is on my butt about
boss?
it. Yeah, my boss, higher ups, they're not too happy with Bing Bong.
Higher ups? What do you mean?
You know.
Ah, shit. You want to talk to Bing Bong? He's in the house just across the street. Just, you know, leave me out of it.
Hello, Nut.
Nah, I'm gambling right now. You're going to blow my streak.
What's up?
Okay, well, oh, I'm such an idiot. Joker. This whole time I thought I was trapped because this door is inaccessible. There's a ladder. I just need to click on the ladder. That's how I get out of here. I could have done the whole lunch and nut thing, but I didn't. Some days are like that. Some days are just like that. It says my character has perception of 10. But that doesn't mean I do. Hey deputy, you wanna holster that?
Feels like we used to make up the law as we went. Things sure have changed.
Okay, that sounds much better. Alright, well... Oh, look! It's, Damon Prince's house, which there was a separate quest that said something like, look into Damon Prince's house. So that's what I put that down in my notes of, like, a place I hadn't heard. So, okay, cool. I think I know who Bing Bong is. Hello.
What do you want?
Who are you?
Damon.
I'm looking for a guy named Bing Bong.
Wrong.
Are you sure?
Look, I'm not going to ask again.
Why would I need to warn? Are you hiding something? Do you know where I can find Bing Bong? I'm working with the police on this. Is there any way you could help? Can I do some work for you?
Well, I ain't got no work for you. What do you want?
Oh, it's the quest no rough stuff. Quest when I get low. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna reload because I think we want to talk to Nut and Lunch outside before
emotional damage.
Yeah, we're reloading, and because I want to talk to them about a job. Thank you for the emotional damage. I do appreciate that. And those are the jobs through Damon Prince. However, so I kind of want to get on his good side first, unless he's asking me to do something immoral. And then I want to do this, maybe do this other quest. I'm not sure. Or do I just go for it? I don't know.
Yo, wait!
All right, you know what? Now that we're like reloading, let's do this show the badge thing. It's very silly. Oh, I can't. Now that I've already got my answer from somebody, I can't show the badge. Interesting. All right, where's... I need Lunch to come up here, though. He says he sleeps during the day. I kind of want to try this quest. I think that'd be fun. If not,
stay out of trouble.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Can everybody should put their gun away. Just standing around with your gun out. How come we haven't seen Lunch or Nut this entire time just wandering around town? We've done a lot of wandering around town. Maybe they're in their home. Hello, junkie. Again, the NCR junkies. They're not violent. I appreciate that.
What's up?
What's up? What's up with you? All right, you know what? I think we're just gonna do this quest the best we can and then deal with the consequences. Okay. Let's do that. And I'm just gonna fail. I'm gonna fail these other quests. Oh. Oh. Well, his safe is empty. That's interesting. Yeah, this game also often has a lack of like incriminating evidence around people's house. Like his safe is empty. That's weird. Okay, let's talk to him. Let's see. What were those other quests that failed? I don't even have them on my list, so that's kind of weird, right? Oh well.
What do you want?
What are you doing, Baker?
I hustle.
What are you doing here?
I live here.
Sorry for trespassing.
What do you want?
Who are you? I'm looking for a guy named Bing Bong. Are you sure not him? Why would I need a warrant? Are you hiding something?
Because that's the law.
All right. Well, he makes a valid point. See, I don't have rough stuff in here. How come I don't have this quest on my list? Did I eliminate it earlier? Because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. No rough stuff. Oh, that's right. I did eliminate this earlier. These are the ones. Those are the quests working for the castle gang. So that's fine. I was never gonna do those quests anyways. Goodbye. Okay, so we're actually okay. All we needed to do at this point was confirm who Bing Bong was. We're gonna tell the sheriff, and then we'll do next steps with the sheriff. So, Damon Prince is Bing Bong.
Stay out of trouble.
Okay. Whoa, boy. The downside of like trying to do all the quests from a list, but also not spoil yourself, is that I don't know what's going on at any given point. Excuse me, Sheriff McDaniels, aka
Do you have
Bub.
something to report?
The lead sent me to a guy named Damon Prince, town local, but he didn't admit to anything.
That's unfortunate. If we don't have any clear proof from the groundwork, we'll need a wire. We'll bug the local phone booth, since we know that gangbangers tend to use them instead of their own phones. Give me a couple hours, and I'll have a warrant ready.
Phones? We have phones?
The next step is going to be taking down the castle organization members and convincing them to flip. My plan is to locate their members in Baker, and then turn them state's witness against the hub-based group so that they can't come here again. To do that, we're going to need a wire. That's going to take me a couple hours, but I will be able to get one over the phone.
Phone? Again, I'm incredulous. Okay, I think my keyboard has died.
I've said before that I'm
You
not
plug that in.
trying to do here.
Wait 3 seconds.
I know what you want us to do.
Oh, no. My keyboard has not died.
You don't.
You want to go vigilante style, guns blazing, shooting folks. Just like the old days. But I don't want to live the old days again.
This ain't about living the old days again.
No?
No. Building a case takes time. Time that we don't necessarily have. Takes resources, and come on, you trust the hub's DAs not to fuck it up?
Look, Nolan, you know my thoughts on the matter. I don't want us to end up like the HMPD. Playing vigilante is what puts us there.
He's right.
Look, I've done this for most of my life, and somehow I've never managed to cause a riot or barge into the wrong home or...
That's never how it starts.
You keep saying that's the way it's gonna end up, but I don't think it will as long as you and I keep our heads straight.
We
It's
aren't
not that
going
easy.
to be around forever. Anyways, I know it takes a long time, so I want to get started. You ready to roll?
Sure thing. I think I actually appreciate this approach. Braga did point out that no keys can survive everything. That's a good point. That is true.
Got a wiretap for you. Head over and place it on the phone booth near the school. They're not going to use it if cops are watching, so back off once you put it there.
Okay. Also, there's a school? Fire! There's literally deputies everywhere. Today I found out that there's a school. Oh, that's right. I've seen the building, but I haven't gone in there. Oh, I skipped the dialogue. It was a wild wasteland, and I skipped it. Oh, darn it.
Operator, how may I connect your call?
It sounded like First of all, there's a working phone in this game, but second of all, it sounded like the beginning of the TARDIS sound effect, and I just skipped it because I thought I was planting the book, so I was like clicking. I'd like to talk to Fort Weston, please.
One moment.
This is wild. This is wild. There's a phone in this game. Okay, enough of this. I'm guessing they don't answer. So how do I just plant? Okay, plant the phone and hang up.
Hello?
It's like super staticky. That's funny. Unfortunately, I missed the Wild Wasteland perk. I'm going to assume it was the TARDIS. They love Doctor Who references. Also, let's go into this educational center. Hello, Mavis.
Oh, hello. Did you need something?
Who are you?
I teach the children all the basic subjects, and I also help Mojave war refugees learn about the Republic, so they can apply for citizenship.
Interesting. Baker doesn't have any other teachers.
That's correct. In fact, since we don't have enough children to justify multiple schools, I have to teach everyone from elementary to pre-college. And because of that, I switch what level of class I'm teaching every day. Between that and teaching refugees about the NCR and its history, I've stretched myself a bit thin.
Okay, I'm gonna come back here. No offense, but I just kind of want to wrap this quest up, and it sounds like you have a lot to say. I'm super interested in that, but another time. I kind of like this one quest at a time thing that I'm not very good at, usually. Also, there's deputies everywhere. Hoffman residence. I still need to go in there at one point. Oh, geez. You're gonna have to run around Boone. I made a shortcut. Alright, let's listen to that wiretap, huh?
Got some pizzas coming from Beast of the R Stop later today.
About fucking time. What kind?
Your favorite.
Alright, when's it coming in?
Give me about 7 hours and you'll get your stuff.
You accounting for traffic by O-Stop?
Yeah, that's why it's 7.
Shit up anywhere else? Mo-Stop, Y-Stop, N-Stop, E-Stop? How are they doing?
They're still doing fine. Traffic down in those areas. Oh, who's the contact?
Gonna be G.
Alright, out.
So I'm not really familiar with all the lingo that you kids use today, but that's definitely code names for drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Pizzas are drugs, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, the one thing I liked back in the hub were the pizza shops.
Same. I kind of wish we had one here.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Pizza is good.
What was with the stops? I'd say B stop is Baker, but if it's coming from Baker, we should move now.
Nope. Not Baker. Baker's R stop.
How do you know?
It's the last letters. B stop is the hub, R stop is Baker, O stop is Nebo, Mo stop is Yermo, N stop is Fort Irwin, E stop is Irwinville.
How'd you work that out
Damn.
so fast?
The code names have to be simple because the bigger gangs employ a lot of kids. And the pit guys don't want long conversations because of the lip readers.
Back in my day, raiders didn't use code names.
Yeah, but back in your day, raiders would just open fire on you if they saw a badge coming.
So what's next?
Send a plainclothes to watch the deal.
Plainclothes being our friend here, yeah?
Yep.
I don't know if it's plain clothes.
We don't know who G is. Head down to the corners and watch. Wait for the drugs and cash to change hands. Arrest who's involved.
Arrest is an interesting term. G. Who might G be?
Then we use that arrest to put real pressure on the local leader.
If G's the last letter, like they were before, then I kind of don't know who that could be. The people we've been dealing with, we have Lunch and Nut and Damon Prince. There's no G in his name even.
Hey there.
Are there only characters that we've talked to that ends in G? I'm sure there are. I just wouldn't know. All right. Well, we are still on this quest. We are still, in fact, doing... Why don't we do the right thing? We're supposed to stake out the corners. I don't know how long. And Boone looks like a Fed, like, if anybody could, so... Here, let's go to the local map. Where does it, I wonder if it actually matters where I'm waiting, or if it doesn't really matter. Okay, all right. Well, let's go. I do want to go back to the school though. So after this quest, let's go back to the school. Let's talk to the lady. It sounds like she might need some help, and it'd be cool if we could help her. Maybe the library would want to help. You're probably not G. Oh, I'm there. Oh, I'm not suspicious at all. Oh, yeah, that was the guy that I talked to in there. I forgot his name. It probably ends in a G. Oh, am I supposed to be hiding? This is embarrassing. I currently can't move, so... Wait, I hope we don't get stuck in some cutscene or something. Oh, no. Oh, am I supposed to be listening? There's lunch. We found out where lunch hangs out during the day. Kind of feel like maybe we're in a bug. What do you all think? Because we had that guy walk by us. Literally can't do anything. Oh, should have saved more often. Okay, let's try this, but I might break sequence if I do this now. Okay, that's a conflict command to like break up like a conversation loop. Okay, we're gonna reload, and we're gonna save right before we get there this time. And we're gonna come in at a different angle. Maybe that will matter. You know, maybe we came in and the game freaked out because we were at a weird angle. I don't know. This is a fan-made mod, and, you know, it can't all be perfect. The main game crashes all the time, too. Without the stability mods I have on, it would be crashing constantly. Okay, new save. We're going to do a brand new save.
What's up?
What's up? We're going to come in this way. Okay, what is this guy's name? We got Nut, we got Lunch, but there was that other guy.
Beat it, asshole.
So rude.
Beat it. Got no time for you.
Hi, Boone. Okay. I mean, we're here now. There we go. Okay, so same exact spot. It triggers on this exact spot.
Got the stuff?
There we go. It was just a bug.
All right. Awesome.
Okay. See you, man.
G is Grill. Okay, that's his name. And this is not admissible in court, but I can look in his pockets and see money.
Beat it, asshole.
All right. All right, pretty straightforward. Oh, wait, no, I'm supposed to arrest him. Remember? Oh, no. Did I already mess up? I don't need to just see that he did it. I'm supposed to arrest him. Shoot, did he already go into the pawn shop? Oh, boy, I'm a terrible sheriff. He did. He did. Of course he did. Hey.
What do you want?
This is actually a quieter place to do it. Would you come with me to the station?
Oh, shit. Fine.
Oh, it's nice being in NCR territory where they go, okay. And in the Mojave, they're like, I don't care that you have a first recon sniper at your back and you're carrying a missile launcher. I'll attack you with my
Saxton Castle,
tire iron.
Nephew of Levi Castle. Street name, Grill.
Uh-oh, did it break sequence again?
A photographed, documented exchange for Ultrajet for caps. That's damning for anyone.
Lawyer.
Let's avoid lawyers for a minute. Let's talk about you. No crime, just small talk.
Lawyer.
What I want to know is
I respect this guy.
See, I remember you back from my HMPD days. You seem like a smart kid, and I mean that.
I'm pretty sure that this is my third time saying lawyer.
I'm not even asking questions right now. Camera's on, so your lawyer can review it when they get here. Nothing here is binding. Look, the fact of the matter is this. You are fucked.
Oh.
If you take the years,
language.
You're not helping anybody. You flip, help us, we get you a reduced sentence. Why don't you try talking to him?
Lawyer. Oh, did you just walk out of the cage? Fight the power? I don't have that. I don't have that perk, so I'm not sure why it's giving me that option. Just stare at him. Stare at him some more. I'm pretty intimidating, I think. I think my character is intimidating. Stare at him some more. Do you even like being a gangster? So you don't like being a gangster.
I didn't say that.
Ha, I'm talking. Seems like that's what you meant.
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
Is it the bodies?
I mean, the bodies are, you know, just a part of it, but I mean, it is what it is.
Well, the way it is doesn't have to be what it is.
What? You think I don't want it to be another way?
Do you?
I don't know.
Look, talk with us and we can move on this and stop this.
The guy you want is Damon Price. That's all I'm really willing to say.
I already know that, though. I will say, like, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, and I'm not your lawyer, but there are very few circumstances when talking to the police actually helps you. Even in situations like this where they're like, we can make a deal, you can make that deal with your lawyer in the room, and you can talk to your lawyer about it, and the DA and the cops can talk to your lawyer about it. So there's very few circumstances where like you're actually helped by talking to the police. Now, maybe if like you're pulled over because you have expired registration or whatever, you go, oh, here it is. It's in my glove box. Like, there you go. You technically help them with the investigation, but that also might just be the end of that traffic stop. Instead of just being like, I want a lawyer. And you're like, okay, well now they're going to like, you're going to get into a lot of hassle to end up in the same situation. But like I said, I'm not a lawyer and I'm not your lawyer.
Good work. Next step is going to arrest Mr. Price and flip him over to our side. We do that, and the castle organization is done for. I'm going to take care of this paperwork for Grill's witness protection and get him sent over to the hub. head over to Mr. Price and tell him that he's under arrest.
Well, he's definitely going to be killed at the hub.
Of course. You can't demand that people blow up their entire life and face gangland execution in exchange for nothing. That said, Grill will probably face at least 5 years in prison. 2 if he's got a good lawyer.
It's not how things are done in the wasteland. I'm going to say that, although I like this too. I'm going to say that's not how things are done in the wasteland.
And that's a good thing, isn't it? Grill came with you. No fuss, no trouble, no guns to your head. Clean and easy.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Everyone likes it? Anyways, I really do have paperwork to process.
I was saying
Trying
that.
to be a little efficient here. I'll be done when Mr. Price is in the room.
All right, Boone, I am going to, in fact, need you to stay here.
I'll sit tight.
I have a feeling things are going to get messy. So messy. I'm saving again.
Stay out of trouble.
He is like right next to the sheriff's office. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Here we go. Come with me, you're under arrest.
What are you doing inside my house?
Gonna need you to come down to the station.
All right, let's go.
Oh, well, that was very anticlimactic. Hi, Boone.
Damon Price. Not your typical gangbanger. B's and A's in Martha Rastello High School.
Lawyer. Say it. Say it. It'll be funny.
3 years in the Central Hub Community College. Also pretty good grades.
Jeez. They really know a lot about you in this game.
So I've got to ask, why are you a gangbanger?
I ain't a gangbanger. I don't sell drugs. You got the wrong man, police officer.
We've got your voice on tape. Everyone below flipped on you, and we got you.
Yeah? Anyways, go out. Find the stash. If they've stolen it, knock some heads around. Come back, get paid.
Yeah.
Okay, you got me here. What do you want to ask?
I'm willing to have the sheriff's office offer a nice sum of caps in exchange for information. We're gonna start wailing. Oh my god. Oh boy, the dyslexia in me almost cost a game. I thought it said start waiting on Bing Bong, and I was like, okay, maybe we just wait. Like the other guy, we can kind of just wait a little bit. But that says wailing. I caught it the second time reading through. That would have been very bad. Just start wailing on him. Fry Guy's talking about and Detroit Become Human, a game that I am interested in, but you point out that the number of QuickTime events you've accidentally started and broken because you're trying to get a better view with the right stick. Yes, I have played games like that definitely can be frustrating. What is the game? Heavy Rain? I think I did that in Heavy Rain a lot too. I was like, oh, I failed another QuickTime event. Oh, I failed another QuickTime event. Why are you called Bing Bong?
You know, it's one of them street names.
Oh, charisma. Not a speech check, but a charisma check. But why?
Why is anyone called whatever their name is? You pick it up, it sticks to you.
And you want to be known as Bing Bong for the rest of your life?
No, I don't.
But you had potential, so what's going on here? You're in very serious trouble.
I don't think so.
I want you to flip on your boss.
What boss might that be?
Levi Castle.
Don't know who that is. Not interested.
Wow, this guy's good. Well, we can exchange a nice sum of money for information.
How much?
500 caps.
Okay, I'm listening.
I've got 300,000 caps. Like, at least I could pitch in to this.
You mean the big one, right? Thump?
Is Thump Levi Castle?
Yep.
Levi Thump Castle? You flipped pretty quick.
Thump is about to face a bunch of murder charges. He's probably going to lose us most of our territory, and I ain't so sure he's doing what Frost wants anymore. Sinking ship.
Do you have proof?
I got a couple receipts hidden away. What are you offering?
I already told you, I'm offering 500 caps.
Negotiating time.
Mandatory minimum of 5 years for drug trafficking. HMPD has evidence tying you to a murder. That's another minimum 20.
Yeah, but you don't have evidence for the murder, right? So I'm just going to get the drugs charge.
We have 3 witnesses, including a mid-level boss. Plus, we have contacts in the HMPD.
HMPD is a bunch of incompetent fuck-ups. You know damn well they'll botch that.
Oh boy.
There are, of course, other charges. You're a senior member of Castle Organization. By the others' accounts, 15 years in the game. That's going to come with a lot more penalties.
Unless I can make a deal, right?
Right.
If you have something to make a deal with.
Well, I'm a senior member in a dying organization, and I've been in the know. So, what other gangs you want to know about?
M Squad.
I don't know anybody with that name. Can you describe them?
Probably Ghoul majority. Located in the hub's western district. No real details, but quite a few bodies.
The bodies.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. What can I get for the name?
You know the name?
Mm-hmm.
Witpro.
That's not extra. That's the minimum. Asking me to flip without Witpro? Shit.
Fine. Knock off the assault charge and 2 counts of possession.
Deal. Ariel Malouf.
M Squad is led by a woman?
Nah, he's a dude. It's Middle Eastern. Lebanese-Israeli. From the pre-atomic iniquity. Favorite subject in school.
Have you met him?
No.
Real Kaiser situation.
Survivor of the Soviet-American invasion of Turkey. Refugee to America. Survived the Great War.
Oh.
I can't chop off all those charges for just a name and a vague, possibly fictitious background. I need something else.
Fictitious? Fine. You want real shit? I got names and backgrounds of 4 of his lieutenants on the hub's west side, and their new Reno Connect. That information's good.
Okay, now we're talking. Let's begin the testimony. All right.
Oh.
Thanks to you, it's going to be a while before the hub's criminal elements will get their hands on this town again. Or until we get our own homegrown criminal element. Anyways, here's your payment. The town of Baker thanks you.
And I didn't even have to shut down the casino. Oh, are we about to get level 50? I don't know what perk to pick at level 50. I think those perks kind of confused me. All right, folks, we just completed. Why don't we do the right? Yeah, it got real dark there. Yeah, we were being silly, and then it got dark. Here's a little bit what I'm worried about, but worried is like kind of a loaded word there again with the loaded words. I'm worried we're not going to finish this today, but we don't have to finish this today. I really thought I had 1 or 2 quests to, clean up, and then we're going, but we're kind of doing a lot of quests, and we're having a good time. So, yeah, I think we keep going if that's kind of where everybody else's head's at, but if we don't finish today, we don't finish today. That might mean that next time if we do finish next time, it will be very quick. So, I don't know if that's good or bad. So let's go back to the school, because I just want to talk to the person at the school, but I'm looking ahead at the quests that we have identified, and I wonder if we want to go back to Fort Weston and do the Bugle Call Rag, which again, I have no idea what that quest is, because I tried not to spoil them for myself. I just clicked on them. So let's see if she needs any help. I don't know if there's a quest related to this, but let's do that.
Hello. Did you need something?
It's up to your feels. I'm gaming for your game. Yeah, we can't be up super late also. I've had a very long weekend. Do you have any problems, students in Baker?
Just 2 really... no, I'm not going to say anything.
Of course, I'm a figure of the community and I want to help. This is what I'm talking about with the mod doing such a good job. In the Mojave, the little NCR bracket, I think, is an option in a couple quests. But local community rep? What a great idea. I've done a lot for this town and I'd like to help.
Well said. Alright, I have 2 problem students. The first is Seth McDougal, and the second is Delvin Baxter. Seth has been missing for weeks, and I haven't been able to contact the family at all. So, this is a wellness check.
Oh no.
Delvin has been missing school irregularly for the past couple of days. I'm worried that he's fallen in with some bad crowds. So if you could look into it, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and he goes by Snow.
Oh boy. I'd be willing to find Seth for you.
I would appreciate that. If you do find him, then I'd like for you to deliver this homework packet to him.
Ah!
Just so he can keep up if he comes back. I'd certainly be willing to compensate you for your hard work.
Come on, no.
Although it's a teacher salary, so it wouldn't be much.
I don't need your money. So I guess this is just not a quest. This is just trying to help her.
Hello. Did you need something?
Yeah, what about the other kid, though? Why did you become a teacher?
I taught in the Hub's inner city schools. That was a real mess, but I can't say I would have changed a thing.
Was it harder teaching here or in the Hub?
Well, it was a lot more work in some ways, and a lot less work in others.
I understand.
I had more students, but I also had administrative meetings. It's the opposite here, but I also have the added problem of having to teach multiple grades. And the kids in the inner city are a lot more mature. They want to show you how much like grown-ups they are. So they swear and sometimes do drugs, but they also step up to break up fights, get the other students to listen, and work a lot harder. That's not the case in Baker. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Oh boy. Yeah. Why did you become a teacher?
In the beginning, it was the benefits. But after the first week, I realized that I needed to step up and be an actual example to the kids. And I saw some kids turn out okay, and other kids fail. Some I could help, some I couldn't. The important thing was to always keep reaching out, to step up and be the person they need you to be.
Okay. So she asked me about 2 kids, but it only gave me the marker for one of them. So look for Seth. Mavis is looking for Seth McDougal. He hasn't been in school for a while, and his family is nowhere to be found. She offered to pay. So, are McDougals the people who were in the caves for that quest that I did back in the day? I am like 85% sure. Let me scroll back through my own notes and see if it was... Yes, Jeremiah McDougal is the quest for the Who Raids the Raiders. So I already know that. So...
Hello, did you need something?
He's gone, and maybe the reason it didn't give me a quest marker is because he is not here anywhere. So he's like not giving me a quest. I forgot to have Boone follow me. All right, let's go collect Boone.
Saw another family headed down 15 yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about this because I know for a fact that so that's the son of the people who were raiding the caravans because they, the Stanton's a bad guy, and so they were raiding the caravans, and then the NCR caught them, and then they were like, oh, well, we were just trying to survive because Stanton kicked us out, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, hey, take this suitcase full of money and just go and restart your life. Stanton unfortunately gets what he wants, but you guys also broke the law, and now you get what you want. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that situation. Yeah, so let's do our best to... Maybe if we go in the cave, we can see some evidence of yeah, like some evidence that he was there, and then we can resolve the quest that way. I don't know. Honestly, I'm very confused. I also don't know the best way to get into the quest, because we came out one of the caves, but I don't know that we can go back in that cave. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll try. Okay. Well, there's a tent over here. Well, there's not going to be a human in that tent. Oh, there is a human in this tent. There's a human in this tent, but there's also creatures coming at me? What are these creatures? Spotted iguana? Oh, I guess they're not coming at me. Okay. They're just running around. I'm not going to kill them unless they attack me. Boone might, though. Destitute traveler. Maybe I can help him while I'm not here.
Mess with our great army. Uh-huh.
No. Okay. Well, he's destitute, and I'd be willing to offer some food and caps, but he doesn't want it, so that's okay. I'm not going to make you. I am not going to make you. Boone, boone, boone. Boone's taking out the enemy. Enemy in quote. Ooh, a wild mood fruit. Wow. Okay, cool. That's what's up here? Boone is a terrible shot. Boone, put that gun away and leave the rattlesnake alone. The rattlesnake is chasing me, though, so, you know. And now I can't fast travel. Boone's just keeping his aim sharp. Well, he's failing at keeping his aim sharp. I don't know what's going to happen when I level up to level 50. I really don't. Oh. That one I don't want near me, I'll be honest. I don't know what perk to pick at level 50. I know there's these like unique perks that happen at level 50, and it's all like karma based. And I think the neutral karma one is like super good, and the good karma one is lame, so I might just pick it and just be done with it. Okay, I've been in here, so not exactly sure how these enemies are back.
All mine.
Yeah, see, I need to get up there for the quest, but the kid's not in here anyways, so I don't... You know what I mean? Like, what would be the point of climbing this wall? The kid was there back in the day. Okay, let me try something. Okay, is it worth... Well, I was gonna say, is it worth like going back to an old save and seeing if he's there? Yeah, like look, see? This is the save. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, we're gonna do a new save. I'm gonna load. Just because this is like a curiousness now at this point. We're gonna load this save. We don't normally do stuff like this, but you know, we're having fun. The game froze. The game is punishing me for my wild choices. But what I was going to say is, you know, we don't normally do stuff like this, but we are trying to, trying to get answers here. So let's reload the game. Okay, this is the old save. We're gonna just look for the kid. I feel like I remember saying something like, "Oh, you should be in school."
So, Dad let you in?
So you're a rancher?
Kind of. I went to school in Baker because Mom wanted me to get a proper education so I could get into one of those community colleges back west. I'm only in school for half a day, though. Dad and Aunt Jenna give me lectures while we're working. I do homework afterwards. I'm a pretty good student before you ask. Mostly B's and some A's.
Tell me about your parents.
Well, you've met Dad. My mom's a caravaneer, which means she walks around a lot. She's away for most of the year, but she always asks Dad if they're divorced.
Okay. So I might be able to track the mom down based on that conversation. But I don't know how to resolve this quest. Wait, oh, you're here.
Hey there.
I thought you were a caravaner.
It's Fog.
Okay, that's confusing because he's like, she's gone for most of the year, but here she is. Okay, yeah, I don't know what to do, folks. Let's reload. I almost want to just use like a console command to just like float up there, because like this is ridiculous. But let's see if I can just Bethesda physics my way up. If this was Skyrim, I'd absolutely be able to get up there. If this was Skyrim, this would be not even a problem. But this game's got a little bit weaker physics here because it's just a little different game. I could blow myself up there. Is that a thing? Is blowing yourself up something in this? Is that it? Is that a thing in this game? I don't think that's a thing in this game. Skyrim spoiled us. Yeah, exactly. No, that's not a thing in this game. What am I doing? That's silly. That's silly talk. It's a silly talk for silly people, and I'm not a silly person. I'm a serious person. All right, we're gonna go the long way. Maybe this actually might not connect. Because there's like multiple ways into this cave. That's the exit. I don't know how we're going to resolve this non-quest quest, but I would like to. I would like to tell the teacher that Seth is okay. I actually gave his family a bucket of money.
All mine.
What? What's all yours?
All clear.
Oh, okay. Well, honestly, everything looks the same, so I was confused about where we were at. But yes, I gave his family a bucket of money. Sorry I'm flipping around so much. I'm charging my mouse. Here, I'll stop. And so it was kind of restricting my chords movement. Okay. See, I think this goes to the strange gecko. I don't think this takes us where we're trying to go.
All mine.
I don't, how did we get, is this it? There's chairs and stuff. Oh, this is it. Oh, I got here. Oh, okay. Well, good on me. So now that I am here, I'm wondering if the game, now I can maybe report back to the teacher. I don't know. I think I honestly, I just think I just broke the sequence. I think that's all there is to it. Like, I'm not going to find a scrap of paper or something. It's just, I came here long before I knew the kid was missing. So I couldn't talk to him about it. Oh, I'm going to steal those explosives. Oh no, I lost karma for stealing explosives from somebody who's not here. Makes no sense. Sequence breaker. Oh yeah, that's good for a guy. I like that. Little combo breaker situation. I hear you. No, scorpion poison was a thing. I'm gonna steal it. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here, I guess. Oh well. We tried. In our heart of hearts, we know exactly what happened to this boy Seth. But we are not allowed to tell the teacher what happened to him. Man, this place sure is confusing. Where's this going? Oh, there was another entrance. Oh, that's right. Darn it. That would have saved me a crash in several minutes if I had remembered this. Clever game design, though. It is clever that there is a shortcut that you wouldn't be likely to guess at.
All clear.
So I like that because I did come here. I theoretically could have remembered this. Okay, let's go back and tell the teacher what we know. And I'm guessing that there was just no way to resolve it, and that's okay. Just don't want the game to crash. It's okay. We could spend those minutes being lost somewhere else. Exactly. Exactly right. Okay. Excuse me, Mavis.
Hello. Did you need something? Just to really... I have...
No, darn it. Yeah, we just can't help her. Okay, well, we'll make a note of that, and there is no quest, but we're officially going to call that Helping Mavis in the Schoolhouse. There's no quest to it, but I think even though we couldn't tell her what happened, I'm going to role play that we did tell her what happened. How about that? Okay, let's go to Fort Weston. There's a couple things I want to do there. So there's a quest called Bugle Call Rag. I don't know what that quest is, but I do know that we have not explored Fort Weston really all that much. We walked in here and we walked out, so let's go into these buildings and then go into the base proper. And if we get a quest, then we'll go do that quest. Okay.
Any news on the town hall?
Oh, yeah, the town hall basement had a dozen of bodies piled up. I forgot this guy asked me to look into that.
Damn, it's worse than we feared then. Can't stop the bloodshed even miles behind the outpost. I'll speak to Royas. I'd suggest you do the same if you haven't already. Thanks for your help.
I have, but, yeah. Happy to update you and have this conversation. Bugle Call Rag, also known as Bugle Call Blues, is a jazz standard. Oh, okay.
Saw a caravan
It's a song.
heading east earlier. Hope
All right,
they know what
that
they're
makes sense.
walking
That's
into.
very Fallout. Yeah, it's very Fallout to have a quest be a name of a song or something. Anybody in here to talk to? That's okay. There might not be anybody here to talk to at all. Like I was just saying, I want to make sure. Because we kind of rushed through this area when we first got in. It's funny, too. If I had done that intro quest that we started with, we would have... What building am I in? Oh, jeez. I've been here before. Oops. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we would have met all the big players and stuff. That's a very good first quest that we missed.
Another day in paradise.
Very easy to miss, too. Look at the Rangers. Look how cool they look. Don't they look super cool? They're like giant rifles and stuff. Less so much these guys. I think they're cool. I know a lot of people, you know, when they play this game, they just like put on that outfit like kind of right away. Totally makes sense. Vertibird Repair Shop. For some reason, I repaired the entire Vertibird without ever coming in here. Let's activate the terminal. System is online. Perfect. That's my favorite kind of system. Now, actually, I do think I came in here, but I don't think there's anything I need in here, and I'm not here to steal anything, so let's go. Click on it. Anybody with the name. I say things like I didn't really explore this area, but maybe there's not much to explore. Maybe we did a good job. This is the guy we actually want to talk to.
I'm probably not the first to tell you this, but welcome to Fort Weston. Have you spoken to Colonel Royas yet?
I have, yes, thank you.
That's good to hear. This base is lucky to have him. How can I help you?
Oh, that is the song that's on Radio New Vegas? You should know that the missing Route 27 expedition was experimented on and killed to the last trooper. I had no idea it was my job to tell him that, but okay.
I heard Sergeant Poston and his team radioed it in. Damn shame what happened in there. You prevented a lot more lives from being lost. Here, I'll even throw in a bit extra from my personal stash. The Republic is grateful to you.
I really don't need that. Tell me why you speak so highly of Royez.
Colonel Royez has been in the NCR military for most of his life. At this point, it basically is his life. I had the privilege of talking with him back when I was a lowly NCR civilian in Sacktown, and he convinced me to join up after a short conversation.
Bay Area and back down. Tell me about your life before joining the NCR. Okay.
I was a late recruit to the military, as you can see by my salt and pepper hair. My troops call me the old man behind my back, but I don't mind. I lived in Sacktown for most of my life, and I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of the NCR. The place was lawless, and I believed it to be ungovernable. NCR had a hold of mostly by name, with an embassy and a few corrupt city officials. The place is mostly held together by caravans and barons. There's not much to say about my personal life there, beyond trying to start my own construction company. After having my tools stolen 4 times in as many years, I lost hope in the city and was packing up everything. I had to leave.
Wow, okay. Well, how'd you end up joining the NCR then?
Royez and his troops were marching through the city. They were on their way to kick off the Sierra campaign. I told them I was headed that way anyways and might as well tag along. They threw me a rifle and told me to get in line if I wanted to do something important. Really wasn't all that quick, but that's how it felt anyways. 2 tours later in the Sierra campaign, and here I am, alive and kicking.
Oh, good for you. The important thing to know is that California does, in fact, know how to party, as Uncle John has pointed out. But the thing is, we also keep it rockin'. We keep it rockin'. How'd you get stationed here? Because let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West.
Roy
Not Jim
specifically
West.
asked for me.
A different
I specialize in troop readiness, so I'm preparing these soldiers to deploy into the Mojave when the time comes. Us old-timers know how to shape up recruits, and he thought I did a pretty good job in our Sierra campaign together.
Because once this track hits your eardrums like a slug to the chest, you're gonna just really enjoy the rest. This is California Love, in case people don't know. Just good times. You thought the lyrics were No Time to Party? Back in the day, it was, you could get lyrics wrong so easily. And you'd like buy the tape or the CD and you'd like look in the back and be like, oh, that's what it says. It was all robotic voice too, so Know How to Party is not that, like, No Time to Party is not that wrong. Do you have any work for me? Which is actually why I'm here, but it was good to get to know you and have a little fun with that song.
Well, nothing major, but I do have a small job if you can keep your eyes open. We have a vandal on base somewhere, throwing cherry bombs in the toilets, marking up the posters with graffiti, you name it. I think it's a case of extreme boredom. Maybe I'll figure out who it is and put them on the first deployment to the front.
Okay, Bugle Call Rag. I was going to say, are we actually doing another quest? I feel like the school teacher might be one of the quests that we skipped because it didn't work. Your parents didn't buy me the Tupac tape. No, I didn't. I definitely didn't have that tape either. I was into punk around that time. I was into like East Bay hardcore and punk. It's a good song though. Everybody loves that song. You know the song. If you don't know the song, you know the song. California knows how to party. I'm doing a terrible job. This is why I don't sing. But you know the song. If you lived in California, then you definitely know the song. I'll ask around about your vandal.
Thanks. I'll make sure you're compensated if you find the culprit.
I will find the culprit and I will destroy their lives. See, I didn't even know he was in this tent. I was just thinking we should go to each tent. Now we have a reason to talk to people about the potential culprit, which will let us keep going around the space.
Hey, you don't look like a trooper. This is a mess hall for the troops.
I'm a hero of the NCR. I'm Sergeant Tech Scavenger with the 715th Division. We just transferred from the hub. No, I'm not going to stolen valor. I want to test your recipes and see if I can learn from you. The spread looks amazing.
Kissing ass will get you very far in this kitchen.
I like this guy. It was that easy? I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Sure thing.
I'm not going to punish his agreement with me by saying it was that easy. No. Okay, he doesn't have any unique food, so now I feel kind of awkward about this whole conversation. Hey, thanks, I just wanted to check it out. You have a lot of food here. Have you considered donating some to other bases?
I don't see why not. Maybe you can talk to the quartermaster and make it happen. Don't let it take too much, though. Just the extra food we'd otherwise toss out. We can spare about 200 pounds per week. No more than that.
Wow, that's amazing. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Corporal Morris, head chef here at Fort Weston. I'm finally proud of that title. I've been serving slop to poor bastards back west for almost 6 years now. I got stationed here right before Royas did, not too long ago. We have the best supplies I've seen. No slop here.
Well, we like this guy. He seems to care about his job, his base, his troops. He's gonna donate food that would otherwise be thrown away.
Help? Hell no. Life is good here. The Baron to the south sells us lots of food, and when we're lucky, we can buy in bulk from the Baker restaurants. All that on top of our normal rations means our troops get their pick of fresh produce. Can't say the same for those poor suckers on the front line.
Oh, man.
See you around.
Well, I like that he actually didn't need our help. For once. We are protagonists in a video game, so we just walk around offering help, and everybody magically needs help. He doesn't magically need help. What other bases are out here, by the way? Like, I picked up this food, and it's like, Corporal Chester Moore offers to send 200 pounds weekly to the Mojave to support the NCR base in the front line. He mentioned the quartermaster and the armory would be the best to contact supplies. Okay. Just in the Mojave? That's very vague. So let's try to remember that, folks. I don't know how, but let's try to remember it. Okay. So looks like a cherry bomb vandal and prankster in Fort Weston should chat to some of the troops. Look around. I actually remember picking up some cherry bombs. Are you the guy I'm supposed to talk to?
Again.
In the armory? Oh, yeah. Oh, never mind. Okay, I guess I'm doing that. Colonel offered to donate 400 supplies. Oh, that would be lying. No, let's do this.
No kidding. Really? Wow, that's the best news I've heard in weeks. Tell him I said thank you. I'd think of myself, but I'm too busy.
Okay, well, great. We like did a little good thing. Yeah. It's not even... Wow, okay. Great. I don't know. I like that. That felt good. You know, the thing is, it's very easy to be down about the NCR because they are bureaucratic and they have a ton of fault and they are corrupt and lots of things that every large organization has. But then at the same time, you go to their territory and it is filled with a lot of genuinely heartwarming quests and helping people out and feeling kind of good. And I really like that. It's been kind of nice for that reason. Who's got cherry bombs in their footlocker? Incriminating cherry bombs in your footlocker. I think I remember looting cherry bombs at one point, so I don't know. Metal armor is good because you can repair power armor with it. Fun, huh? All right. Pickpocket people. Oh! Okay. Now, I'm gonna reload just because I hit the wrong button. Ah! Sorry, folks. That doesn't count. We're gonna reload just because I hit the wrong button. That's why I was using the mouse, so I didn't hit the wrong button by hitting the wrong button on the keyboard. So that doesn't count. Doesn't count. Okay. There we go. Let's get out of here. There's nothing in the barracks that's helping us. Okay, if there's nothing in the barracks that's helping us, is there anything in the commode that's helping us? That's where the food is. Where do people go to the bathroom here? Because I thought it'd be the barracks. Well, okay, let's check the medical tent.
No, hey, what's up?
Oh, yeah. Is there somebody blown up by... Oh, she's here. Real exorcist type situation.
You again?
Are you feeling any better? Goodbye. I couldn't ask her if she's feeling better. I really genuinely want to know if she's feeling better. Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to find anything related to cherry bombs in here. I'm doing a really bad job of this. I'm doing a genuinely terrible job. Are you sabotaging something with cherry bombs? Is that what's happening? No, he's fixing something. And my suspicion has cast aspersions on a otherwise fair man. My apologies. All right, let me read this again. Identify the force western vandal. Okay, not helpful. Look into a cherry bomb vandal who works on prankster. I should chat with some of the troopers or look around the barracks with the destroyed toilet. Okay, where are the barracks with the destroyed toilet? I guess I should also be talking to the troopers that I didn't talk to. That part's on me. I've been just looking for oh, this looks like toilet. Right? This feels toilety. Aha! Aha! Wait, no. Oh! I just drank from the toilet. At least it's a clean toilet. Oh, that was not my intention at all. I'm here looking for a quest, and then something like that horrible happens. All right, we got 2 footlockers. Who gets 2 footlockers in the military? Oh, it's a bunk bed. Never mind. Now I feel dumb for asking that question. All right, let's actually talk to some people. So far, we have done a really bad job on this quest.
Baker's a great doc, even for a ghoul. Don't let any of those hubsters tell you otherwise.
You ever... The hub's got the fun.
Okay. I'm guessing this barrack.
I've seen caravans full of contraband try to bluff their way past.
Okay. Something tells me this is the place. Yaha! Why is it stealing if I'm in the middle of a quest, you know? Alright, well, we're gonna steal this cherry bomb, which I don't... is kind of dumb. Now let's find a similar cherry bomb on one of these people.
Think anyone noticed if I slipped off to the Hawaiian King for a day or two?
Oh, Private Jill, the first named person.
Hey, what's up?
I'm looking at the person who broke the toilets for Sergeant Parks.
Well, I don't know anything about cherry bombs. Sorry.
I never said cherry bombs.
It's the only way to blow up a toilet, idiot.
Oh.
Don't go trying to accuse me of knowing stuff.
I like this person. I like this person. However, if you didn't blow it up, who did?
Sergeant Parks probably did it to justify cutting our rations.
That's interesting. I'm gonna... Any other pranks around here recently?
Well, none come to mind.
Okay, I think she's lying.
It...
So we're gonna go with explosives 30, although she made a good point. A lot of people would know this.
Fine, alright, I did it. What do you want? An apology? You won't get one. You should have seen it. It was fucking hilarious. Manzanares took a huge shit in the toilet and forgot to flush, and it was stinking up the whole barracks. I tossed the bomb in and jumped back in bed in record time, and shit went everywhere. I had to pretend I was dying from the smell to hide how hard I was laughing.
How can I turn her in after that? I can't turn her in after that. That's hilarious. Oh my god, I have and would have done things exactly like that. Probably at her age. That's pretty good. I'll tell Sergeant Parks it wasn't you.
Are you expecting a thank you or something?
Okay, now don't get on my bad side. Don't get on my bad side, Private Jill.
Another day in paradise.
Don't get on my bad side, Private Jill. I'm gonna just, like, fail this quest. So, let's go turn it in and fail it, unfortunately for us. That's okay. We don't always have to make the absolute paragon of choices. I honestly think that's really funny. Now, she did damage property, so I wish my character had the ability to tell her, like, hey, don't do it again, or, like, you know, fix it up, stuff like that. The game isn't that involved, so it is what it is.
Welcome back.
We made our choice. We're not going to turn her in. I looked for the vandal, but I didn't find anything. Probably no chance of catching the culprit.
Well, thanks for trying anyways. I have my suspicions on who it may be, but without any proof or witnesses, my hands are pretty much tied. Anyways, was there anything else?
I feel a little bad. I do feel a little bad. He seems like a really nice guy. Let's go return to Private Jill and see if we can get her to not do it again. Let's save our decision here. We made our decision. All right, let's return to Jill as per the quest notes. This is kind of what I was talking about, where I want to, like, have a conversation with her and say, hey, that's not cool, like, do better kind of thing, but also that was hilarious. So let's see.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
I know you're behind the cherry bomb prank, but I told Sergeant Park it wasn't you.
Are you expecting a thank you or something?
She already said this.
You know what? Here, take some of these grenades that I made. I'm not supposed to have them, and I'm kind of getting worried holding on to them. they might be a little too lethal for a prank unless you can think of anything funny, like letting them in a Brahmin's pack.
Well, alright. We're gonna call that quest done. And she gave us her stack of grenades, so hopefully we're all good. I think she gave me flashbangs because I think I only had one on me, so okay.
Hey.
Right guy says, you were in fact on, we have a wireless headphone. Oh yes, you heard my short. Play that. Yes, during the break I played a short of that game, Just Dance. That is a relatively recent game, so you must have missed that one. I enjoyed that game too. Man, I've played so many great games. I know I talk about that all the time, but I feel like I've been lucky. Have I been just lucky with great games, or do I just pick good games, or do I just kind of like everything, so it's not a big deal? I don't know. My typical amount of research before I decide to play a game, that's not true for something like Fallout. I put a lot of work into this. Might not show, but I did. And but my typical amount of work is to like look up the rating, try not to look at reviews other than like, hey, are they generally positive on Steam, and then almost never even watch gameplay. Just watch like, a couple, like the trailer. Like sometimes I'll watch the trailer. Sometimes I won't even go that far. If somebody tells me, like one of you or Grayley is like, hey, I really think you'd like this, I'm gonna just play it. And I've just been really very fortunate with a lot of amazing games. All right, I think, yep, there we go. We found a shortcut. Hey. I don't know why I'm taking this, just because I have the room now.
Don't take this person. Spotted.
Oh! I don't know how there's still an enemy in here. I really don't. Considering everything I did. Okay. So I think we're gonna do the quest California Soul. Just start and end it right now, which is deciding where the power goes. Configure local power grid. Nobody's asked us to do this, but we can send it, I guess, back to the hub, to the radio station, or in fact, keep the power local. Let's keep it local. Baker, California. Configuration saved. That is not a quest. So nobody asked us to do that. Okay. So I that's a quest called California Soul that I looked up in the guide, but it didn't give us a quest marker or not, and we can still change it, which seems a little strange. Do I need to reset the power and lift the security lockdown? Didn't I already do that? I don't know. Let's click on that and see what happens. We already did all this. Yeah, it's just, I think because I don't have the quest, it doesn't count. I'm gonna say it counts. I'm gonna say we did it. We're the hero of the area. So there we go. That was easy. That was an easy quest. Okay, and then let's do one more quest, which is I've been dealing with the devil. And yes, that is back to the Hawaiian King. Okay, so before we do that one, I think we're gonna do that one last, because I think that is another quest we're not gonna be able to do. No, you know what? Never mind. Let's go ahead and do that. Sorry. I keep changing my mind here.
Had a dip in the pool yet? Cleanest water for miles.
Yeah, the pool is amazing. That's true. So we're going to talk to the far goers I don't think we can do this quest because we did a different sequence of quests. This guy wanted us to do a job for him.
Back for more?
We said no. So just something like that. What kind of partnerships?
You've got little pamphlets explaining it, but those are more for prospective junior partners of the company. To give you the long and short of it, they help us find places that haven't been prospected to death, and we rebrand them to align with our company values until they become full-on partners.
Okay, well, I guess I'm saying I'm in. We're starting this quest.
Damn right you are. Let's see if you have what it takes to become a Fargo representative. Your first task will be to talk with 2 of the local shops around here that sell similar goods to us. That'd be the Frontier Store and the repair shop right across the bridge. Convince them to join up with us, and explain how becoming a Fargo junior partner will benefit their businesses. Sure, they'll be rebranded under the Fargo name, but that will allow them access to far more resources than being independent. We'll just take a small 12% cut of their sales for now, until we identify their suppliers. Now, get going.
Talk to Seidel. Boy, this one seems really complicated. Okay, so we have officially started I've been dealing with the devil. So we had actually kind of like talked to them a little bit, but then when they were like, we want you to do business, I was like, no thanks, I don't know them. So we had kind of actually started to talk about this. But we don't want them to become partners, right? Yeah, I'm going to say it because I just don't fully understand exactly what's going on. I know that's a bit of a cop-out, but I want to talk to this first.
Need something else?
I have an interesting information regarding Fargo.
Yeah?
Fargo's working to make some of the local junior partners.
Ah, some claim jumping. I'm familiar with how they do things. Which ones?
So what's claim jumping?
Fargo takes on local companies as junior partners, offers a sweet deal for distribution at low prices. Eventually, Fargo starts distributing so much that the business trusts them long enough to tell them when they have important things. Once that happens, Fargo cuts out the partner and starts selling in their name directly. The partner gets some advertising, but the extra sales? All Fargo's.
That's pretty scummy, actually.
That's the name of the game. Good old CC would never stoop to just selling things in other people's names, but every big company's got some dirty laundry. It just so happens that Fargo's the worst about it. Now, the names. Ah, them. I've done business with them before. Tell you what, here's your money right now. And if you want some more, come back to me when you hear more. Go ahead and finish this partnership thing and then come back to me when they give you your next job.
Well, all right. Well, we're a double agent again, which we've done before in this game. I don't know if that's the direction I want to go with this, though. I actually just don't know.
That tower on the strip.
Let's talk to the vendors, because if we can kind of like I don't like this claim jumping. I want Baker to be not taken over by these people. So I don't know. Well, let's just talk to them and see what they say, because maybe there'll be something there that's super obvious and makes it easy for us, or it might just continue to be super complicated. I don't know. Sorry, where am I going? Carla Moore. Yeah, okay, I'm going the right way. Carla Moore's not the pawn shop, is she? Oh, I actually don't...
The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all.
Well, we might...
Welcome back.
Oh, here we go. Okay. What's the boneyard like?
Well, it's a city. Pretty big one, too. Thousands and thousands of people. It had its problems. Crime, corruption, a couple bad neighborhoods. Like, I would still stay out of the mall at night, even if it has been cleaned up. But even that wasn't so bad. The right to vote is just amazing, really. There was a councilman who was calling for the execution of prisoners. Didn't like that. Reminded me of the Legion. So I voted against him. Other people felt the same way. Come election time, the councilman was gone. Mind you, his replacement... Oh, sorry about that. You don't want to talk about politics.
I actually do kind of. Do you like the boneyard better than Phoenix?
Oh, absolutely. Someone did break into my shop.
This might help us with the other quest, too.
Doors before, but other than that, you pay your taxes every year, you know what they're going to be, and there's lots of customers. That type of stability is something hard to come by in the wasteland. I definitely didn't get it in the Legion.
When you're so great, then how come you're in Baker? That's like a rude way to say that, but okay.
Well, it was great having lots of people pass through when I was younger, but I'm old, and I'm craving peace and quiet. I'd be lying if I said it was easy to start up again, though. Startup taxes and the cost of labor are so much higher out west than back in the Legion. But that is just the price of freedom. My friends at Gold Star Distribution are trying to leave the boneyard, and I'm hoping they'll move closer. Be good for business.
What about his replacement?
Oh, he's a fuckhead.
Oh, language.
Forget about it. I just get so passionate about this.
Okay, well, let's talk.
Fargo. Oh, yeah. Those guys set up shop just across the bridge a while back. Couple years now, right? Seems like they've been there for a while now, but they don't have much of a presence to speak of. Any reason why they need to come to me and not the other way around?
Yeah, because you're never gonna grow beyond this store. Give me an idea what kind of arsenal Fargo can help. I think I'm gonna say this. I like Fargo, or at least I thought I did, but if this is what I was worried about, and if my character is saying this, then that means it's true. You know what I mean? Like my character knows this, but I don't know this. Like I wasn't 100% sure what he was trying to explain, but I can't do this. Fargo is trying to steal your suppliers away from you.
They're doing what? Those rat bastards. I'll spread the word about their plans. That's disgusting. They'll never get their greedy hands on Baker. Thanks for letting me know. Here, I can't spare much, but take this for the tip.
The thing is, I just cut off probably a pretty long and interesting quest.
What's up?
But, oh, hello. Scared the heck out of me. Not because of how you look. So, that's kind of too bad because, like, I would like to see the rest of this quest, but at the same time, I've really grown fond of Baker. Like, I'm thinking after the events of the Battle for Hoover Dam and my character just walks off into the sunset, maybe I live in Baker. I mean, the NCR is probably not going to be super happy with me. We'll see how that goes. But, yeah, maybe I live in Baker. I do also, by the way, still want to do his other quest. I'm just not sure.
Welcome back.
All right. Well, okay. So we officially just completed. I've been dealing with the devil. I want to start that one piece at a time, which is, this is all I have, is like speak to Mary inside the Frontier store or pick up one of the scavenger keys to start the quest. So,
okay.
Do you have a scavenger key? I would like to start this quest. I am speaking to him, and I don't have the option to do it.
Welcome back.
Oh, also, I haven't been traveling Boone in a while. Where's Boone? I left him off somewhere because I was worried he's going to cause trouble. Here, take this old service rifle and this knife. And how about this bottle cap mine? Oh, I think that's what the person gave me, a bottle cap mine. And these face wraps and mantle armor and trooper helmet. There you go. I'll take your 500 caps. Huh. So all I know is the clues to each key's location can be found on the side of the Frontier Store drawing in the mural. Okay. Well.
Morning.
I'm guessing inside. The mural inside? Oh no! It's literally right here. Okay, so this is the last thing we're gonna do today. I would like to pick up one of the scavenger keys, officially start this quest, and then we'll call it there. It looks like next time we have a couple quests that we can't do quite yet, and then the kind of end game on top of this, one piece at a time. I don't know why talking to him doesn't start it. I hesitate to read too much in the guide because I don't want to spoil it, because it actually sounds really fun. There's like essentially a scavenger hunt, and that, I don't know, that sounds fun. So I'm gonna do this a little. I'm gonna look at the quest again. It says find the 4 hidden scavenger keys along 15 and see what they unlock. Okay. And it says walkthrough. Speak to Miriam inside the Frontier Store or pick up one of the keys. Okay. I guess let's pick one up and then find out. So that says 0. Oh, the note just added by looking at it. Oh, that's fun. This game does a lot with the notes, and I really appreciate that. Okay, now that I've looked at it, let's go talk to him, and if we just start the quest, then we're good. We don't need to pick one up.
Welcome back.
Ah, there we go. Ah, to be fair, the quest log this says speak to Miriam inside the Frontier Store or pick up one of the keys to start the quest. It doesn't say look at the mural and then talk to him. So that's not on me, but okay.
Oh, yeah. That's been on this building since well before my time. Some people get obsessed with that drawing, saying it leads to some great undiscovered treasure. Over the years, turned into quite the art exhibit. I have it touched up every once in a while because it brings in curious customers and treasure hunters looking to buy supplies. The story goes that a wanderer made their way through Baker just after the bombs fell and robbed the town hall here of a great fortune. Their lungs filled with fire and skin peeled from the toxic air, with death becoming a certainty. The traveler decided that if they couldn't keep their haul, nobody could. They stashed the treasure away in a cave and scattered the keys across the area, finally submitting to death soon after drawing a crude map on the side of this building. If you ask me, it's a bunch of nonsense. Tall tale written to encourage tourism and sales. But hey, if it's true, I'll be able to tell people my map made someone rich.
I like it. It is a little strange that they said a crude map. It's actually a very good map that would take a long time.
Come again soon.
I wonder if this person turned ghoul for a little while or something. Okay, we've officially started the quest. We're not going to finish that quest today, but I really appreciate that. And I can't click show location, so I am going to have to look at the map and actually get some hints. Okay, cool. All right, I'm really excited about this. At the same time, I hope it doesn't take too long. So that's it. That's what we did today. We didn't really shoot anybody. Let's go back to the Fargo and tell them what we've done by turning the town against their corporate greedy interest. And first, let's talk to the caravan office, because he's going to be pretty happy with us.
Need something else?
Okay. I can't tell him anything. Let's talk to the Fargo people and tell them that we're their enemies.
Sorry. We don't deal with backstabbers.
Oh, they don't deal with backstabbers.
If you don't leave right now, our only special will be Tato's surprise. The surprise is an overripe Tato thrown squarely at your face.
Okay. We are no longer welcome to have any dealings with the Fargo Company, and I think that's really cool. I like that. I just like that the game... They did such a good job with this mod. They really did. They really did. We straight up betrayed those people. I think for the greater good, but still, they're not super happy about it. We fired our gun like maybe 6 times, and that was shooting at some low-level creatures, but we ended up doing a lot of quests, so here's what we did today. Our first thing we did is we sat down and we pulled up the guide, and I really thought, sorry folks, you're watching this, maybe you saw the intro, and the intro said, oh, we're gonna finish Long 15 today, and here we are, 3.5 hours later, or 3 hours, 15 minutes later, and going, oh, no, actually, we're not going to finish today. We have quite a bit to do still. But we reviewed all the quests, and we found several that we just hadn't done. But I think now we are approaching, not 100%ing because there's different paths that we didn't take, but 100%ing our playthrough. We did the quest, I didn't slip. I wasn't pushed, I fell. Some of these quests we just resolved immediately by refusing to help these people that we didn't agree with. We then tried to do That's When Your Heartache Begins, which, well, we actually did complete it, but that quest was the quest you're supposed to start the game with, and if you're looking for my opinion, I would highly recommend you do that one first. I love that it takes you to all the major players. Some of those players we didn't see until episode 3 of this playthrough. We've been in Long 15 a while, and I'm not minding that. This officially is the longest DLC. It's not a DLC, but next part will make this our longest DLC, longer than Old World Blues, I think by 1 part. That's wild. We're gonna finish it next time. We'll absolutely finish it next time. Then we discovered Stubbs Ranch. That's just a location we hadn't discovered. It might be the only location left that we hadn't discovered. We've been all around there, but not exactly right there. We then did the quest, why don't we do right? We attempted to help Mavis in the schoolhouse. It did not give us a quest, but it also isn't possible to complete because that student is gone and we couldn't tell her so. We did the Bugle Call Rag quest about the prank. We ended up not turning into the prankster. Might regret that in the long run. Maybe she needed a little bit of discipline, but at the same time, her story was really funny. I don't know what to tell you. We then attempted to do the California Soul quest, which was deciding where the power goes, a very parallel quest to something that happens in the Mojave. We put all the power to Baker. No one's acknowledged it at all. It's a little unfortunate. Because I think we, again, broke a sequence, not on purpose though. The mod people, they told us, and I appreciate it. They said, we're a community-made mod, we're a fan-made mod, don't try to break the game. Please don't try to break the game, because you can break it. And I didn't try to break it, but I think I went to the power station on just an exploring trip, not because somebody told me to go there. And if somebody had told me to go there, then that would have been the quest. So we, in spirit, we did the quest, but not in reality. And then I've been dealing with the devil. The quest we just did with the Fargo, we actually stabbed him in the back for the betterment of Baker, because I keep thinking this is where I'm going to retire. So we made Baker better, and the Fargo can go about their ways of not double dealing and backstabbing and stealing suppliers. So then we started the one piece at a time, which is exactly what we're going to do next time. So we kind of did a lot today, a lot of half quest in a way, but still very enjoyable. I very much really respect the work and really like the game that they've done. And every time I finish a part, I'm bumping up that amount we're going to donate. Not that they care, right? I mean, maybe they care, but if everybody donated, then that'd be great for them. But I don't even know how to donate for mods, but I know it's possible. So we're going to figure that out. We started at 15 because I loved it so much, but I think we're above 15 now. I still haven't decided. I wish they took Steam credits because I got a good amount of those. Okay, and then so next time we're going to finish that one piece at a time, and then we're going to do the kind of the main story, which will also involve the sheriff, and hopefully we'll open up the ranch so we can help the ranch, and then there's something with Carlisle that we can do. It's a little unclear which quest we would be able to do, but we know that they will very much involve helping the sheriff and Colonel Royez deal with Stanton. It seems like there's a direct conflict there, and I don't know exactly what that direct conflict is going to be. But that's next time, and hopefully we'll really kind of help the NCR. I don't mind helping the NCR. I think I was kind of saying this earlier, that NCR and the Mojave, they got a lot of their problems, but this is kind of a nice place, and the NCR are doing a pretty decent job out here. They're not the best, but they're not the Legion. They're not the Brotherhood. They're not the Enclave. I haven't met the Enclave in this game, but they're not super mutants or raiders or fiends. They're not House. They're not Yes Man. They're not bad out here. Maybe they're not what's right for the Mojave. Maybe House is. Maybe Yes Man is. Maybe I am. I don't know, but they're doing a good job out here, and I don't mind that. It's a nice place to be. It's also nice just to talk to people and turn them in and they go to jail and not having to shoot anybody. I didn't shoot a single person this episode. And they're not Vault-Tec. You're right, Frag Guy. They're not Vault-Tec at all. They're not any of these people. They're the NCR. All that's good and all that's bad about that. But out here, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So there we are. We're also between two wars with the Brotherhood and wars with the Legion. It's easy to say we're in a place of peace when you don't live in one of those places. But we're going to call it there. I do appreciate you all being here. I know my schedule's been a little off, and it might be a little off for YouTube as well coming in the future. Just, a lot going on. So hope you all have an absolutely wonderful time, wonderful week, wonderful day, whatever you're doing. Try to enjoy it. And I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.